taxes and fees extra.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks Vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
If you're looking for the yard of your dreams, look no further than Moon Valley Nurseries. America's largest box tree grower is now open in Riviera Beach. Here you'll find a wide assortment of mature trees and hedges to choose from. Work with our dedicated nursery pros to plant your dream yard. Whether you're looking for instant privacy, a relaxing oasis, or a statement piece, Moon Valley Nurseries is here for you from planning to planting. Call 561-295-8852 to schedule a free design consultation or come see us at 3200 Broadway in Riviera Beach.
We all make resolutions this time of year, and let's face it, most of them won't stick. But here's one that's not only easy to keep, but will help you feel healthier all year long. Navage. Navage provides quick, drug-free nasal relief by washing saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out of the other nostril. This time of year, when everyone is sick, Navage helps by sucking out germs, bacteria, and viruses trapped in our noses that cause us to feel miserable. And come allergy season, it does the same with dust, pollen, and other allergens. And unlike medications that can take time to help, if they're effective at all, Navage helps treat congestion symptoms in seconds flat, without drugs. This New Year's, resolve to use drug-free Navage to help you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier all year long. Ask for Navage at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, or find us online at Navage.com. Navage. N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose. Healthy life.
In Florida, hurricanes are a part of life. That's why over 100,000 Floridians have made StormSmart a part of theirs. Our Category 5 storm catcher screens, shutters, and high-impact windows are designed to help protect your home from hurricane winds, rain, and airborne debris. In fact, StormSmart can protect every opening in your home. If you live in Florida, extreme weather is a part of life. But for year-round storm protection, you can count on StormSmart. Call 866-61-SMART today for your free in-home consultation.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Studios.
You been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Welcome to the show.
Life, gambling, sports. Ding ding, class is in. This is The Locker Room on Real Radio.
Welcome to The Locker Room, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7 up on the Treasure Coast. My name is Jimmy, and I'm here with Greek and Joe. Greek, how you doing today, buddy?
Doing great, Jimmy. Sorry for the delay. I was mishandled this morning by a couple of people. Brunettes, to be exact.
Every time.
Every time.
Happens every day.
This is our pre-Super Bowl show. We got a lot going on.
Alone,
yeah,
ladies.
Leave me alone. One guy. We got Super Bowl trivia 2 times today. So if you're not familiar, we are giving away a 75-inch TV to watch the big game, sponsored by Monroe's of Palm Beach. So today at 12:05 and 2:05, we're going to give you guys 2 questions. Had 5 people during the week, 2 won. So we're going to do that. We also got Teddy Covers calling us at 12:35. College basketball today, baby. Get ready. I am jacked up for that. I was down in Hard Rock early this morning, met somebody for breakfast. So we're ready for that. Did the original, the original on a Saturday, the breakfast, the Hard Rock, the whole thing.
The original?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, the original.
Nice.
The typical. And then we got Steve calling from Palm Beach Autographs. He's got Larry Zonka coming to his place. You like the Dolphins, my God. There's a legend right there. I'm going to even try to get there that time. Wanted to have a quick cigar today. I've never smoked a cigar before 12 o'clock, but I was thinking about doing it today. But speaking of winners and cigars and guys who just every time walks into a room, brings a pretzel and a water, and Fiji water, by the way, this isn't anything inexpensive. I mean, it sounds like maybe you did have the Chiefs. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, G. You think I'm going to bring you some Aquafina nonsense, bro? No way. I got you.
You're impressive. You are impressive. You're impressive. I got a Win shirt on today that cost me $8,700, which is very nice.
But it fits well. It fits really nice.
It looks good. So we hang it out. So we'll talk about the game, obviously. We'll talk about Vegas, the private jets. Jimmy, early next week, I'm going to have a guy who owns a private jet company call us.
Okay.
We're going to talk to him about private jets tonight. I think it'll be very interesting.
Excellent.
Yeah, and he's going to talk to us about the airports out there.
Is he hiring?
Well, if you want to sell, yeah, sure. Anything's possible. But no, I think it's going to be an interesting conversation with us. He's going to call us from ET Jets, good friend of mine, ETA Jets. So he's going to call us, break down the jets, because you're hearing so much about the private jets, and they're sold out, and there's 3 airports. And he told me he's flying planes. They're so busy, he's dropping planes now in Utah and Arizona.
What?
And then people have to go back. There's no. If you have a private jet, you can't get into Vegas.
Really?
That's how many planes are. There's like
Wow.
300-400 planes to the Super Bowl.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
they could land there, but then they've got to go somewhere else.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, they could drop
So
and
they
roll.
can't. Yeah, they can't
park.
Yeah, or dock, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have any spots left. They don't have any hangars left. I mean,
That's great. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Yeah. Come on, Joe. You know the private jet life.
Yeah,
you kidding me?
I do.
So
where are you keeping yours?
It's none of your business. Jimmy.
Boca.
Okay, all right. Just making sure.
Jimmy got some AI over the week that I thought it was very impressive. Jimmy, if you could play a couple of those for Joe today, that'd be awesome. We got J-Lo, we got Kevin Hart. I mean, they are so spot on.
Maybe I'll even get one that says something for Joe too.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I'll work on that on a bottom of the hour break.
Yeah, get one for Baker Mayfield that says, Joe, sorry, I suck.
Yeah. Ooh, Baker.
First of all, that's
Perfect.
clearly fake because he has never been below average. So whatever, it's fine. That's fine.
Where are you watching the Super Bowl next week?
My old man.
Okay.
He might come over to my house. I might go over to my folks' house.
All
But
right,
yeah,
so
we'll
it
do a
doesn't
phone
matter,
interview.
but you're on a couch someplace.
Yeah, of course.
Where is Baker Mayfield watching the game?
How
On a
dare
couch.
you?
On a couch.
What kind of cheap shot is that?
Right out of the gate.
I'm like, oh, he does care. Oh, well, gee, I'm gonna have a nice little weekend. Blah blah blah. Cheap shot. That's cool. That's cool.
Baker's on a couch, bitch.
That
If you won that
was a
game,
knee sweep.
Can
That
we
was-
go
that was a
back?
knee sweep.
Can we go back to like mid-August when I say the Bucks are going to win the South, and you're like, "You're such an idiot. You're such a homer."
I called you Homer.
You certainly did.
I don't call you an idiot. That's not my vocabulary. I might say something else like you sniff NyQuil, but I'm not going to say you're an idiot.
That's true.
Yeah. Idiot's not in my vocabulary. Other words, your sister's ass, things like that. Who do you think out of the gate had the worst loss last week? Ravens or Detroit?
Detroit,
You
no
do?
question.
Even though the Ravens were favorite?
They were a field goal away from a 3-possession game in the NFC Championship.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a team, like, how many times do we go over the fact that they didn't win a playoff game since 1991? They hadn't hosted a playoff game since when? Like, all that craziness, right? Never been to a Super Bowl. You were right there.
Yeah.
You were right there.
Halftime, you're
The halftime?
Man, it's looking good. Keep the same game plan.
Them going forward on 4th down before the half, I was cool with. I'm good with it. You've got all the momentum. You're stomping that team out. You're running them out of their own stadium. I appreciate going for the jugular there, but it didn't work. Third quarter, second half, you're up by 2 scores, and you have a chance to make it a 3-possession game in somebody else's house. And then you can just lean on your running game. That's all they had to do. 3-possession game, run the ball. They win it, they're in the Super Bowl. That is the most crushing loss. Even Dan Campbell said in his post-game presser, he said, boys, this may have been our shot. That is a city and a franchise that is going to be absolutely devastated until they can rectify that mistake, and who knows if they ever get the opportunity. Baltimore's fine. Baltimore will be back.
Yeah, back
Baltimore,
what? Lose it again?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, that might be just how this team is built. They can only go so far. They're never going to beat a team like the Chiefs that have a comparable defense and a quarterback that can win from the pocket and with his feet. Because right now we haven't seen Lamar win in the playoffs from the pocket.
Oh, he's a terrible player for him. He's, I think he's now 3-6.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah.
He'll win the MVP again. But yeah, bad. I mean, there were some plays both times. Obviously, both games. They dropped the ball at the one with the fumble with Flowers.
Oh my God! You want to talk about an implosion?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that kid now has an unbelievable rain cloud over a brilliant rookie season because he had his rookie moment and meltdown at the worst moment possible.
Yeah.
Between the penalty after the big play that could have swung all that momentum to the fumble, that's it. That's when they lost the game right there.
Well, also they were out of control. I mean, they really were. Van Noy gets a penalty, hits Kelsey. I think a lot of guys don't like Kelsey even more so now that he's getting all this extra attention.
Oh, yeah.
They're going after him. And they've said that. I've read articles, so they were going after him. Then that thing to the head with Mahomes, that was another one. They had like 75 yards in penalties, which is not Flowers and the personal thing. That was bad. I'm surprised with Harbaugh because he's old school.
Pushing the dude when he was getting up, that was terrible.
That's the one I just said. Flowers,
And the worst thing, too, is like he gets the taunting, right? And then he fumbles into the end zone. And then he throws the fit on the sideline like a kid and splits his finger open.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, get out of your own freaking way, man.
The
what
fumble,
are you
though,
doing?
was the same drive that he got the personal foul.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a couple plays right after that.
Yeah.
And it was the dude that he caught the ball over, Jarius Sneed.
Yeah,
he made that play over him, then stood over him and taunted him.
Yeah.
And then he causes the fumble.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to talk about poetic justice? Oh, my dear Lord.
You like apples?
Karma.
You like them apples?
Karma. Yep.
Yeah, I think Detroit, like I said, the Niners, to me, both playoff games have not played good at all. I don't like the line. I love the Chiefs. I just think I hope it's not a suck-in because both games they didn't play good. Their defense is not doing well.
Who, the Niners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just not.
No.
They can't stop the run.
No.
They cannot stop the run. Bose, I don't know. Did you hear his comment about the Chiefs front line?
They hold a lot.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That was funny. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, that's going to come back. They go, what do you think of their front line? He goes, they hold a lot.
Yeah. Well, and, that's the funny thing, too, is like, I don't know if that's necessarily going to be a good thing or a bad thing, because it could motivate their offensive line and get them all fired up and trippy on that side of the ball. But it also could bring that attention to the officials.
Yeah.
Like we've seen stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't buy it. Because they don't like to call penalties a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No, of
that's
course.
the thing, right? They
Of
got
course.
that going
And
for
this
you.
first time ever, a player who played in the Super Bowl is now reffing the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah, a guy from Tennessee. He played with my good friend Javon Curse, and he's going to be one of the refs in the Super Bowl.
Who is
He was a linebacker for the Tennessee Titans. His name eludes me right now, but first time ever it's happening.
That's really cool.
Yeah, he
That's
played in
really,
that game.
really
Yeah,
cool.
when Tennessee lost. But that's another fact. The Taylor Swift thing, obviously, everybody talks about it. So many props out there. We'll talk about the props today.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy ones. Again, if you like the Chiefs and you want to protect your money, you bet Purdy or McCaffrey to win the MVP.
Yeah.
Because I think, or even Kittles. I mean, one of those three is going to win if you want to protect your bet.
Yeah.
I'm talking small now. I'm not talking big. If you want to just roll the dice with the Chiefs and Andy Reid, that he gets a new Subway commercial if he wins his third Super Bowl.
Oh, he will.
He will. We'll talk about
He'll be
that.
the new Jared.
He will. College basketball today. I mean, if you like college hoops, man, put on your seatbelt, bitch. There's some good games. You got UConn St. John's. I wish I was at the Garden today. Don't want to go back to New York for any reason, but UConn St. John's would love the Garden today.
Especially in February.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, I get off a private jet. And then after that, go to Soho. The Peninsula for drinks at night, and then you fly me back. But, yeah, you got Houston and Kansas, Carolina and Duke tonight. My God. And the Knicks are the hottest team in the NBA.
Yep.
And Cleveland and the Clippers.
Yep.
Clippers got the Miami Heat tomorrow, so watch out for that game. Big surprise in the NBA the other night. AD and LeBron both don't play, getting 16, and they
win the
beat
Celtics.
Oh, my God.
How does that happen?
It's crazy.
How does that happen?
That's why
That's
sports
wild.
betting's nuts.
Yeah.
I told Jimmy I had my friends Thursday night. This is too easy. I feel bad. Stuff like that. Yeah.
The old rocking chair
Yeah,
lines
yeah,
that
yeah. Oh,
they always come back. They
Every
bite you
time.
in the ass.
I'm like, every time he comes back and haunts you. It was a crazy game. But the games are both good. I thought the Chief game, the scoring just stopped in the second half. Andy Reid, great stat from last year's playoffs and the Super Bowl. They shut teams down in the second half.
Yeah.
They shut down Philly last year in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Because they were losing at halftime. And this year, 2 to 3 games, he shut. Miami didn't score.
Yep.
Buffalo. The Ravens didn't score.
Yep.
I mean, he shuts them down.
Yeah, Spagnuolo's awesome.
Yeah,
that
is.
defense.
I think the
man.
Ravens scored 7. Yeah, that was it.
The thing is with that defense is like we know it's talented, right? Like they've been tough all year. And when the offense struggled early on in the year, the reason they have the record they have is because that defense held everything together, right? Spagnuolo is so aggressive. And when these teams get in third in anything remotely challenging, he just sends the house.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do.
And they're down.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if Gay's playing in the Super Bowl. He was out. He might.
Yeah.
And they're down.
But Bolton's back.
Bolton's back.
Bolton's
but their
good.
other safety's out. He ripped up his ACL.
Not Eric Reed. Eric Reed's still there.
The other one. Yeah. He's out. So we'll see what happens with them. But the Niners, a lot of people are going after Young that they got from Washington. They say he takes downs off, doesn't hustle a lot.
Yeah.
Not been as great as people thought when he came over.
Well, injuries sapped him.
Yeah.
Because when he came out, he was more impressive and dominant than the Bosa brothers at Ohio State. Like people at Ohio State talk about Chase Young like he was like Greek mythology. Like he was an absolute freak show.
And how about, let me go back to Ohio State real quick.
Him. Yeah.
Ohio State has had.
the hell of an offseason.
No, but not that. I'm not even talking about that. They have had the last 6 rookies of the year in the NFL.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The
yeah.
last 6?
Really?
Yeah. Last 6 rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Boy, that's impressive.
Yeah, going back to Bosa, going back to Young.
Yep.
Garner.
Yep.
There's a couple other of us. CJ.
CJ Stroud, Garrett Wilson. And what's so funny about like Garrett Wilson won it last year, but if it wasn't going to be him, it was going to be Chris Olave, who's an Ohio State guy that's in New Orleans.
Or Gardner.
Oh, yeah.
Sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so
Sauce is Cincinnati.
No, he's on the Jets.
Yeah, but Cincinnati Bearcat.
Oh,
He
that's
was
right.
an
You're
Ohio
right.
State,
Yeah. But they've had the last 6 rookie of the years from Ohio State.
Oh, yeah.
That's
man.
impressive.
That program, that program not
He
only
just
is
sucks
elite,
as a coach.
but
He can't beat
churn-
Michigan.
Wait, first of all, time out on all that because as somebody who like cheers for Ohio State and has to hear about Ohio State fans like hating on Ryan Day.
Yeah.
Dude, they lost close games to Michigan when Michigan was an elite team. Like, it's okay to lose to an elite team if you're also an elite team. Somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose.
Get out of here with that. Every year you lose the same team, you can't beat them?
Okay.
That's why they're home, bitch. You beat Michigan. You play Ohio State.
Michigan won like 3 games in 15 years and then hired Harbaugh to build a team to beat Ohio State.
And
it struggled early,
and he
right?
did.
But as soon as it got to where they needed it to be, they destroyed Ohio State.
I fired Day. I'm sorry.
No
for Ohio
way.
State.
No way. You're hoping, worst case scenario, that you make a lateral move in that point.
Hey, you can't get me to the dance. I don't want to ask you.
They get to the dance.
And they lose every year.
Because the dancers don't dance well, G.
Yeah, that's not my problem. You see the last 6 years, you get the rookie. He's got talent on those teams.
Yeah, he's got talent that he develops and sends to the NFL, a finished product.
Yeah, I don't
which
care.
means that every high school kid in America is like, okay, I'm a high-level player. I want to get to the NFL. What's my best path? Oh, look at them. They got the last 6 rookies of the year.
I think that's great. I'm just saying.
And they've also had one of the best off seasons of any college team in college football.
Yeah,
Absolutely incredible.
Without doubt. And why is that? Because they opened up.
Because Ryan Day.
Yeah, bull. Because they open up their checkbook.
Oh,
they're
shenanigans.
buying like are you
Because
kidding?
they're the only people shopping, G.
They're all
Come
buying.
on. I know.
I'm just saying.
And people are choosing Ohio State.
Because they give you the most money.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
So
wanna
what?
say
Are you kidding me?
So what?
Who cares?
It's all about money, right?
I agree, but I'm saying that's why.
Wild. It's apparently an issue, Jimmy.
Oh, I don't care. I'm a whore all day long. You give me $10, I'll vote for you. Give me 11, I'll vote against you. I mean, all day long. I don't care. I'm just saying, this year they opened up their pocketbook, but they've had the last 6 rookies of the year in the NFL, which I think is tremendous. I'm not going to get into the Ohio State-Michigan conversation because there really isn't one at this time.
I don't think there is either.
We'll bring it up.
Look, Michigan's the reigning national champions. I get that.
Urban Meyer, when he was there, he crushed him every year.
Yeah,
Every
yeah,
year,
of
that was like
course.
an ATM for me.
But notice that Urban slowly dipped out the back door when Harbaugh's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm just saying.
I think Urban left more because there were so many problems.
He had a couple other
obviously.
issues.
Obviously. I'm not trying to say anything like that. I'm just saying Ryan Day inherited an elite program. He has maintained that elite program. They've been in the playoffs or on the brink of every season. And I'm sorry, if you're getting me to the playoffs every year, that's all you got to do. Because who knows what happens once you get to the dance, right?
I agree 100 as far as that. I want to win. I don't want to care.
No, I respect that.
When you come to me and you tell me I need X, Y, and Z, and I get it to you, then I don't want to hear you don't accomplish the goal. That means I got you everything you could. And again, that's a totally sidebar to the conversation. We're talking about the Super Bowl. It is the locker room, 877-927-6969. So you think Detroit, the bigger loss? I'm going to go with the Ravens because I just think the Ravens were home and everybody was just counting them in.
I mean, yeah, but like that's the thing. It's like Baltimore was home, and what happened? Kansas City came in and punched him in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It was an immediate 3-and-out. And then KC gets the ball, goes right down the field and scores a touchdown. That stadium was like ravenous.
Well, it's also,
all of a sudden it's quiet.
Andy Reid did it to him to challenge him.
Yeah.
And because he said, hey, they won the toss.
Yeah.
So they were like, you get it first. I mean, they could have got the ball. The Chiefs got the ball second half. And then the Chiefs also had that one drive where they picked off the ball, where they had 2 penalties. And then the guy got called, scored a touchdown, and it was a call back.
Yep.
That was another one. But, I mean, again, it is so hard. It reminds me of Montana or Brady to bet against Mahomes.
Yeah.
It just is. He has that it factor. We'll get into it more later in the show about where you think he belongs. People are talking about. I think obviously it's going to change if he wins again. I still don't understand the line. There'll be 3 weeks in a row that they're underdogs if they win, which you'll remember for years. Yeah. It wasn't like they were a wild card. I didn't think they should have been. When they played Buffalo, I thought the game should have been a pick.
Yeah.
When they played the Ravens, I thought 1 or 2, and it was some places almost 5.
Yeah.
I mean that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I mean a lot of points for him. Now this week, it's up to 2.
Mm-hmm.
I do worry that it could be a little bit of a sucking game. I don't know, though. He's just so good in the playoffs. He doesn't throw interceptions.
Yeah.
He makes the right decisions. Kelsey all of a sudden is playing out his you-know-what.
That's what he does.
Wait, I mean, what do you have, 12 catches last week? Oh, my God, it was crazy.
You think about, what he's done since the playoffs started.
Yeah,
and it's like, it's a completely different player. You look at the last month of the season, and, that's one of the reasons. Like, he's been hobbled. He's had a bad ankle all year. All of a sudden, he gets miraculously healed in January. It's amazing.
The hands got sticky again,
Yeah,
too. Not just him,
sticky.
but obviously the other receivers.
Now, the Chiefs and Rice, unbelievable.
Awesome.
And then the call at the end of the game when they got 3rd and 1, and Mahomes says to him, let me keep it in my hand, and he throws the pass. I mean, a better pass, it was a good pass, but that was 6.
Yes.
And then that was it.
Yes.
I mean, they ended up winning anyway.
Yeah.
But the experience, I think, is so big in these big games, and the Chiefs have it. I mean, if going to the field goal kicker, who's been there many times with the Chiefs, Mahomes, Andy Reid. I don't think McKinney's playing. I think he's out.
No, he's been out. He's out for the year.
Yeah, Moore's playing. I saw that he's going to play, so that's another weapon for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got experience.
No, yes, he does. Yeah. He does.
The whole Tony thing is a mess. I think he gets traded after the season.
Yeah, he won't get traded. They'll just cut him.
Yeah, I don't understand him.
I wouldn't. I don't even smoke cigarettes, and I wouldn't even trade a box of cigarettes for him.
Yeah.
Now
they do say that he might run back punts.
Yeah. I mean, I could see that. I feel like he's completely unreliable within the offensive scheme. Whether it's his knowledge of what he has to do, his ability to line up is obviously the biggest issue. But his hands, too. He's unreliable.
Yeah.
And he's a witch with the ball in his hands. He's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
He's a first-round pick for a reason.
He's a stud.
Yeah.
Defense is good. Like I said, the Niners got a lot of studs, too. It should be a great game. Yeah. It is the locker room. Don't forget, your first chance to qualify for a 75-inch flat-screen TV will be today, 5 after 12, and they'll do it 5 after 2. Always sponsored by Monroe's of Palm Beach. If you want to watch the game, next week they're open up at 6 o'clock. Don't worry about it's on the scoreboard. You're a winner as soon as you walk in with the ladies, baby. So even if your team's losing, you're winning when you're at Monroe's of Palm Beach. Open 7 days a week till 5 a.m. with a 5-star menu. Next Sunday is February 11th, and they are opening up at 6 o'clock. It is Jimmy, Joe, and the Greek. It is the locker room on a Saturday. We'll still be talking some big game information. Talk a little bit about the NBA and the Heaters. They did win last night. College basketball, big game today. And are you surprised that Bill Belichick is in line at Walmart? All that and more. Peace.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
It was like brown boxes, and there was a parachute, and they were coming down in several people's backyards in this neighborhood. But not from a plane. You may have made one of these at some point during your childhood.
A slingshot.
No, you're not going to get it.
Macaroni pictures.
How can it be macaroni pictures?
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
What Would Greek Do is brought to you by Monroe's of Palm Beach.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks Vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Hey, it's the Greek for Jason Weiser, my attorney. Whether you were injured due to a car accident or a medical malpractice issue, a slip and fall, or any kind of injury due to a fault of another, their team can help you. Board-certified personal injury attorneys. They can help you determine the responsibility party and pursue the damages and justice you deserve. Contact them at 561-689-8180, 561-689-8180. No fees unless they win. Jason Weiser, my attorney for over 20 years.
How do I, Dad? Here's something I do. I write a letter to my kids every month. Yep, I write a letter and send it to my own house. I'm pen pals with my own kids. I know it sounds silly, but they love it. I don't write anything crazy. Just tell them I love them, ask them questions, whatever. Normal stuff. But when it shows up in the mailbox, I'm super dad.
Write your kids letters or try something else. Just choose to be a father first today.
I'm Scott Smith with Smithball, Baez, and Prather, Florida Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured in a car accident in Palm Beach County or the Treasure Coast, call us to schedule a free consultation at one of our offices located in Palm Beach Gardens, Port St. Lucie, or Boca Raton. If you've been in an accident, the lawyers at Smithball, Baez, and Prather will help. Call us at 500-HELP, 500-HELP. With Smithball, Baez, and Prather, help is just a phone call away. Offices Palm Beach Gardens, Boca Raton, and Port St. Lucie.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, savvy, staying ahead of the market at every turn, finding ways to do more with less, and taking advantage of every opportunity that comes their way. That's why Comcast Business is introducing the Small Business Bonus. For a limited time, you can get up to a $1,000 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle when you switch to Comcast Business, the company with the largest, fastest, reliable network. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call or go online to learn about the $1,000 bonus today.
Give your business a head start in 2024. Get started with internet and security for $49 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement when you add one unlimited mobile line. Call or go online to switch today. Ends 2/21/24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 100 megabits per second internet and security edge. EcoBill and autopay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
What's the Anajar and Levine difference? If you're the victim of a car crash, you will always speak to a lawyer. You'll always get the highest standard of care from our dedicated legal team, and we'll always fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. That's the Anajar and Levine difference. Call our legal team right now for a free consultation. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. Don't wait. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Show your love this Valentine's with exquisite fashion jewelry from Diamonds Direct and save an extra 20%. Now through Valentine's, all fashion favorites at Diamonds Direct are on sale. All earrings, all bracelets, all necklaces, stackable bands, colored gemstone jewelry, and more. Lots of romantic and timeless gifts for under $500. Special financing available too. Don't miss this. An extra 20% savings on all fashion jewelry favorites at Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton and Aventura. Shop in store or online at diamondsdirect.com. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool Drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks Vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
This is Katina Mobley. This is what's trending from iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
The Florida men's basketball team will go for their 5th win in a row when they take the court today against Texas A&M. Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa says he is expecting to get a new deal done with Miami this offseason after having a career year in 2023. And Chiefs guard Joe Thuney missed practice for a 3rd straight day on Friday due to a pectoral injury. DraftKings has the 49ers as 2-point favorites over Kansas City. I'm J.D. Haffran.
The superbly versatile all-electric EQB from Mercedes-Benz. It's impressively techy and surprisingly roomy, with available seating for up to 7. The vehicle is all electric. The feeling is all Mercedes. Learn more at mbusa.com/EQB.
Hi, it's Jimmy from the Penthouse. And when Greek and I want to stay ahead of the game, we put on the iHeart Radio app.
That's right. Breaking news on pop culture, sports, entertainment. You get it all once you download the iHeartRadio app. And the best part, it's free, baby.
Don't live in the past. Get the latest music, news, and opinions in real time, just like Real Radio, with the iHeartRadio app, free in your app store.
We stay connected by listening to the iHeartRadio app, and you can get it today. Peace.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Yes, I am wearing my Beaver Patrol shirt that Sarah B. sent over.
Should I go get my beaver hat?
You should.
All
We
right,
should
I'll be
be on
right
the
back.
Beaver team together.
No, nice. Wow.
Look, if we're on Real TV, you can see it right here. There we go. Beaver Patrol. Yep.
Let me see Jimmy's hat.
Oh, yeah. And now
Beaver.
Jimmy's
All right.
up. Now he's
I'm
rocking
back.
his...
I have my beaver hat on.
Yeah,
So the beaver hat is blue with the white, and the t-shirt is black and the white.
They had all different options.
Oh, did they?
Yes, yeah. So I'm guessing Sarah didn't think that you would wear a Beaver Patrol shirt.
I would have.
Well, she asked. We asked you.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
yeah. And I said, no, I don't want her to spend any money.
Oh,
I really didn't want her. But I could always use a Beaver Patrol or a shirt.
Yes.
I think it's a great icebreaker.
Uh-huh.
I had a girl last night said, Greek, if I would let you take me out, where would you take me?
All right, what'd you tell her?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh,
Nice.
Is that how old she was?
Oh, wow. Somebody walked into that one.
The Penthouse. Weekdays 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk from the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Locker Room. Now back to The Locker Room on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
You're back in the locker room on a Saturday. I hope you guys are having a good day. Enjoy the weather today. It's like 87% chance of rain. So enjoy yourself today. Get out there, do something. Get out your ukulele and play it a little bit and hang out. Find a nice place to maybe get a lap dance. And if you want a lap dance, remember, you could always go to Monroe's in Palm Beach, where the hottest girls are in Palm Beach County. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good morning.
Joe's in the house.
What's going on, boys?
So now finally Joe is a believer of Mahomes after, a couple weeks. And now you say you'll never bet against him again.
Never. It's happened too many times.
Yeah.
I mean, even since we've been doing the show. Like, you go back all the years that we've been working together. It's like almost 5 now, right?
Longer than that with Miami.
I had San Francisco over the Chiefs.
And when
the Chiefs beat them.
Yep.
I think I picked Tampa to beat the Chiefs, but like every time I bet against the Chiefs, Mahomes is like, "You're dumb."
Yeah, Mahomes.
And I'm sick of it.
That Super Bowl was bad, though. I mean,
I heard about this kid down there in South Florida.
Yeah, it's like, you
turn it up a
You're
little.
dumb. Watch this.
Yeah, he had so many injuries that day.
Yeah,
when they ended up playing.
with the Tampa game.
Yeah,
and they had no offensive line. He was down all 5 starters.
Yeah, so that was crazy.
Yeah.
So Mahomes, you want to put him up there with the best in recent years. I'm not going to go back to Bradshaw, Montana, Staubach, all that. It's too far. I always say you can't compare.
Yeah.
But you put him close to, you think he's at the level of even mentioning with Brady.
I think he is right now probably the best quarterback I've ever seen. And the reason I say that is because the other 2 guys that I think would be the 2 best quarterbacks that I've watched with my own 2 eyes, and I've seen them just operating with precision, is Brady and Manning.
Yeah.
Just incredible. Well, like high end Peyton Manning when he was like locked in was like literally like he was conducting an orchestra. He would go to the line, he would call the play, and he knew exactly what the defense was doing, exactly what the answer to the test was, and he would get the ball there accurately every stinking week. And Brady's no different. Just the efficiency. It's high level stuff, which is part of why I love Baker Mayfield too, because Baker Mayfield can't do a lot of stuff that a lot of guys do, but he efficiently runs that position and that offense, and he facilitates the ball pretty well. And that's not easy to do. There's lots of guys that can play hero ball and just let the athleticism take over and stuff like that. But the guys that are limited physically and have to sit in the pocket and make these plays and just beat defenses throwing the ball, that's so hard to do. And there's so few guys that can do that at a high level. And Mahomes is that guy now. And he's got an arm that is probably in the top 10 of the history of the NFL for arm strength, okay? He's accurate. And to top it all off, he's got something that Manning and Brady never did. He's got legs. And he's smart with it. He never overextends himself and takes a bad hit. But if he's got 3rd and 6 and he sees 8 yards of space, he's getting 7 yards. And he's just like, he's the most frustrating guy to watch your team play because he's never out of it. And you can be up 2 scores and be like, I don't like this.
No,
I don't like this at all.
He's a slippery little son of a gun, and it pisses you off when it's your team against him.
Right there.
He's very elusive.
You're from a Bills fan. You can hear it in your belly that you're a little sick of Pat Mahomes. But it's like you can't even argue, though. It's like, it's great. It's like a Knicks fan talking about Jordan.
Yeah, he will not play as long as Brady. There's no way.
I mean, I don't think so, but I would have said that there's no way that Brady plays till 45 either.
I mean, the indications were Brady for a long time was that he wasn't playing. He was going to play a long time, and they had a big gap where they were good every year and got to the championship. They went to 8 straight. I mean, they just didn't get to the Super Bowls. They kept, tripping up a little. Then he got some more titles, obviously, at the end. I think Mahomes is very good. There's no doubt about it. You can't argue with him. Is he better than Brady, Peyton? I don't know. It's an argument you could have until 5 in the morning. Back and forth. Think he's a smart quarterback. Remember early on when he had some success, he said, well, I don't even read defenses. He didn't even know how to read defense. I think that's a big thing.
Yeah, remember that? Remember those first couple of years, and he playing like a Hall of Famer.
And he's like, I didn't really know what I was doing.
I don't know how to read the defense. Really?
I mean, he's going to
that's scary.
When it's all said and done, just like, Brady has had a couple guys. Not a lot, but Peyton had, obviously, Edge and Harrison.
Reggie Wayne.
Yeah. Reggie Wayne. You might have, Peyton Manning might have had, he's got 3. Harrison's in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah. Marvin's in the Hall of Fame. Reggie Wayne could be.
He's in.
Dallas Clark was incredible. Is Reggie Wayne in?
He's in. Reggie Wayne. Yeah.
Well, then,
Edge.
the whole group.
Out of those 3, to me, Peyton Manning had the best surrounding cast.
Oh, yeah.
With 3 Hall of Famers.
I would say outside of a couple years with Brady, and I'm talking, like early, like 2007 with Moss and Welker and stuff like that, and then eventually with, Edelman and Gronk and stuff like that. I mean, like those guys, those are like Gronk's Hall of Fame, Moss's Hall of Fame.
But Moss only played with him 2 years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like Peyton definitely had a better supporting
back.
cast.
It's going to be in there.
What's that?
No back.
Oh God, no.
No way.
No. I mean, what is the best back Patriots have ever had is what, Corey Dillon in 03-04?
Yeah.
You guys won those two?
Right. Yeah.
Right? So
to me, Brady is, again, when you look at it all, it's so hard to build resumes. And again, for Mahomes, Kelsey's Hall of Famer.
Hall of Fame.
No doubt.
First time. And he had Tyreek for the first few years. That helped.
Yeah. I mean, so he's definitely going to be there. And they've turned around. Even like when you watch the Super Bowl, they're showing it in 2019. I was at that game.
Yeah.
And everybody playing is gone. Except Kelsey.
Yep.
But Watkins caught the big pay at the end of the game. He's gone.
Yep.
The running back, Williams, he's gone.
Yep.
A couple other guys, all gone. I think they said there's only 7, which I found blew my mind, or 9 Chiefs on the staff this year from last year that played in the Super Bowl.
Oh, really? Wait, the Super Bowl last year?
Yeah, when they played the Eagles.
They had that much turnover? No. Really?
Check it. Somebody said that to me yesterday. 9 guys. And I was like, really? And they said and I thought, no.
I could maybe see 9 starters, but we got Mahomes, right? I guess Pacheco starting, so that's a new starter, right? Because he started the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he
didn't he? All right, so we got Mahomes, you got Pacheco, you got Kelsey. The interior of the line's the same, the Creed Humphrey and then the 2 guards. Well, no, because Thuney's not playing, so no Thuney, but Trey Smith. So what is that, 5 on offense?
That's it.
And then
maybe 4 on defense?
Yeah. Yeah, you know that might be that might be accurate. That's a damn good offseason for Kansas City to reload like that.
Yeah.
And then they lost to Menahue though. He tore his ACL, the D end.
Yeah.
Was that the safety you were talking about?
Maybe.
You got positions mixed up. Yeah, Charles Menahue's the D end they got from San Francisco.
But he just got hurt last week?
Yeah.
No, I'm
blew
talking
his
about
ACL.
the safety that got hurt mid-season for the Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
Remember he blew out his knee?
Yeah,
Same thing with the Niners that happened too. So they said there's not only 9 starters from 22. That's a big turnover.
That is a big turnover.
I mean, it really
That's
is.
over 50%, man. That's a big deal.
That's hats off to Andy Reid to be able to develop those players. I think one of the things that made Belichick so great was, again, developing, finding those diamonds in the rough. Even if you only get a couple of years out of them, you develop.
Still, and that's what the great teams do because if you hit, because Kansas City, especially last year, Kansas did a phenomenal draft last year. They had a bunch of guys late, right? When you hit on like a 6th-round pick and he turns into a starter either the first or second season, you have a bargain basement price on a starting player that if you accelerate the 2 years to him, he's going to be making $5-6 million a year.
Well,
and you got him for like $600,000.
Yeah, different eras, but that's how the Steelers built their dynasty.
Oh yeah,
and the Cowboys. They were Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
I mean they did it with everybody.
Yep.
I mean the draft is the way, obviously with trades and free agencies, that you make the move.
Yeah.
And you do it.
That's how you reload. Otherwise, you got to pay for it. If you have to pay for depth, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Now, what is the way do you think? Because I don't think nobody's done it consistently. What is the way to stop Mahomes?
To stop Mahomes?
Yeah.
Pressure.
That's it.
That's it. You have to make him as uncomfortable as possible. But what's so hard about that is like if you blitz, you got to make sure you get home because if you don't get home, he's going to burn you, right? And if you blitz and if you pressure, you have to contain because he can run.
Yeah.
So it's like you almost can't all-out pressure because he can run. But if you don't all-out pressure, it's too much time.
The one thing I don't, and I'm a Chief fan, that I find hard that they do, and and a lot of teams are in love with it, that I don't like, and everything has to work on this play for it to be successful, is the back screen to the receivers, not to the running backs.
Yeah,
and
quick screens.
They're in love with that. And there's such a chance of, the other guys have to not hold, which seems they do. There's so much traffic on that side, usually there's 3 guys.
Yeah.
And when it does break, it does break, but they seem like every team loves that. Like, that'll be in the Super Bowl, both sides.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The thing is with that play is it works a couple ways. When it works and you see it work is like the defense isn't up too far, so your blockers are able to get position and then you just go, right?
Yeah.
But the good thing about that is that it also, like just the threat of it, changes what the defense has to do. So if they see it and they think they're reading it and they start creeping up to the line of scrimmage, you do that quick pump and then you do a quick hit to a receiver that gets behind it. You know what I mean? Like if the DBs move up, that opens things up downfield. And if they don't move up, then you get a quick 3-4 yards on that. So it's just like it's like a chess game.
It's like a setup play.
That's
almost.
it. Yeah. Always. Yeah. Everything that they do for a reason.
Right.
If you see the Chiefs call the wide receiver motions from the left side of the field and they do like a fake reverse and give it to the back, like say the back is going off tackle, right, to the left side of the line. All right. And they've got the wide receiver on that side as soon as the ball is snapped going around to the other side like it's going to be a reverse, okay? But they don't give it to that guy. They just give it to the back, and the back goes off tackle. Well, now the defense is thinking, well, when are they going to call that again?
Yeah.
Because the next time, the receiver's going to get it. It's just constantly keeping defenses on their heels. What are you doing? What are all these moving pieces doing? When am I going to see this again? What do I need to look for? There's just a million and one things, man. It's like people want to jump on play calling all the time. But every team has good play calls and bad play calls, and it always comes down to execution and what the defense is doing. You could have the perfect play. If the defense calls a perfect defense, your perfect play doesn't work.
Right.
It's unbelievable,
Sure.
Well, again, a lot of times they are setting up one thing for another.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. For the Niners, I mean, obviously, he's in a tough spot. He's getting a lot. I think his record is, what the hell was it that I read the other day? 13-5 or 23-5, something like that. He's had an unbelievable record.
Oh, you talking Purdy?
Yeah.
He's 21-5.
21-5, yeah. I mean, he looks like he should work at Apple.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. He hasn't been, to me, as consistent on certain things. And one thing I do notice with him is a lot of his passes get batted down. That I noticed that, too.
Yeah.
Now, still, the biggest thing for the Niners, it will be, and again, it's not McCaffrey, because he's going to do his stuff. I don't think you're going to stop him. I think at the end of the day, he's going to have 84, 85 yards, 40 catching, score a couple touchdowns. It's Debo. I mean, that's where I think that if the Niners have a shot, it's got to be him.
Yeah.
Because if Debo has a big game, then it's a different thing.
Yeah.
And the other thing that seems like they go away from, and he's just, for whatever reason, is Kittles. They don't go to him enough. And when they go to him, he seems like he's wide open.
Yeah.
And that surprises me, too.
Well, I mean, think about it, though. You just named an MVP candidate, an elite wide receiver. You didn't even mention Brandon Ayuk. And then you got George Kittle.
Yeah.
Like, you've got 4 very high-end players with one of the best play callers in the NFL. And it's like, these guys don't get the ball unless they're open.
Yeah, and also you got a fullback that's an all-pro.
Juszczyk's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, the offense is loaded. Good offensive line. You know,
And then they got that other kid, too, number 15.
Yeah, Juwan Jennings.
Yeah,
He's really
Jennings.
good.
He
Yeah.
catches a lot of balls.
Yeah.
I mean, the Niners have a ton of things. Like I said, the game to me feels like a suck-in.
Yeah.
I said it. There's no way to know. When I saw the game, I said Chiefs 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, it could be the third week in a row where they're getting points, and we'll remember this run for 20 years. Remember that run?
Yeah.
Like the year the Giants won 4 games.
Yep.
And people were like, they're on the road.
Yeah.
But the Giants were a wild card
Giants
team.
did that twice.
Yeah.
In 07 and 011.
Yep. I
Rode
think,
every game and won
yeah.
the Super Bowl.
Oh,
beat
yeah,
the
man.
Pats.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
That one year they beat everybody. That was great.
Yeah.
It started at Tampa. Then they went to Dallas, who was 13-3. Then they beat Green Bay.
Yep.
And then they beat the Pats.
Yep.
I mean, crazy run that they had. But, yeah, to me, the Chiefs 3 weeks in a row and you get points with them is crazy.
Yeah. I think so when I look at the fact that the Chiefs are getting what, 2 or 2.5?
2.5, depending on where you're shopping.
So I think the Chiefs are getting points right now because the offense has been good enough, right? Like they haven't blown the doors off anybody in the playoffs.
No.
Right?
Dolphins.
Well, yeah, but they didn't even blow. What was the final score of that game?
26-7.
Yeah, 26 for the Chiefs. Like that's a good half for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Like what we're used to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're not scoring in the 30s anymore.
No, and that's the whole thing with San Francisco is that offense is so good. Like, are the Chiefs going to be able to keep pace with them? Because I don't know if the defense can shut down San Francisco.
Chiefs defense, I think, is better than the Niner defense right now.
Right now, it's tough to argue with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think they cannot. I mean, Detroit ran all over them. Green Bay.
Yeah.
They had slashed them over 200 yards.
Yes.
I mean, they just up and down. Again, in both games, hats off to the Niners. They could have lost.
They should have lost.
They should have
lost.
Green Bay were losing 21-14 going the fourth quarter.
Yep.
And Detroit had them.
I agree.
I mean, the thing with that, I mean, the both things with the Chiefs against Buffalo and the Ravens, they had them both in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
To me, I mean, the Chiefs were just waiting for the clock to end.
Yes. Whereas
I
the
think
Niners
they were like
were clawing back in both games.
Yeah, I think that they were. Yeah, you're right. And I think the Chiefs were more like, I don't want to get anybody hurt.
Yep.
Like, I got this W. Let's just get out of here and let's move on.
Yep.
So, again, so many weapons on both sides.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a very good game. I just, like I said, it comes to Brady or Montana. Montana, obviously, he had 4 runs. We're winning it all. And Brady's done a million times. There's a certain quarterbacks you don't want to bet against, and he's one.
Yeah, he absolutely is.
And I'm surprised that money is coming in on the Niners.
I mean, yeah.
Shocked.
Yeah. Well, look, Kansas City hasn't been strong, and there's a lot of people that have Kansas City Chief fatigue, whether it's Kelsey or Mahomes or Taylor Swift or the Andy Reid commercials. A lot of people don't like the Chiefs and want the Niners to win, and sometimes you bet with your heart.
Well, no matter what.
True.
I've always said it. When teams, just like people, have a lot of success, people don't like it.
Yeah, you get haters, man.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they start looking for little dents and find things and this and that. I mean, you can make a side for any team, especially in the Super Bowl. But when you really look at it,
you can almost say that haters hate.
Yeah.
Oh God. Haters hate. No, I just think that, and I think the hate goes stronger. I mean, Taylor Swift, fan or not, the amount of nastiness I hear from people.
Such a joke.
And educated people.
It's such a joke.
But it's crazy. And the things I hear, like brutal things.
Oh, yeah.
And one guy, like I asked him, I was like, bro, I just asking, don't want to fight with you.
Yeah.
Don't want to have a debate. But where is the hate?
Yes.
And the language.
Yeah.
Hater.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Man.
You hate a talented young woman who has built an empire for herself based off of her talent.
But again, because people feel a lot of times you don't belong. It's not based on her, it's that she's involved in the NFL.
It's the space that she's in.
Yeah, that's
Look,
it.
That's all fine and dandy. But like,
and the NFL loves it.
But somebody went and broke it down, right? Because all the people that lose their minds when she's on the screen.
Yeah.
She's gotten like a total, like the most she was ever on screen for a game was like 48 seconds.
Yeah. It's not that much.
No. It's a 3-hour broadcast.
The fact that
she's there.
Keep going
and it's like, again, blah, blah, blah. It's
well,
like, come
and
on,
the NFL
man.
is exploiting her.
Yeah.
I mean, they're making a ton of money with her being involved with one of their players, and a high level player, and a high, high profile player. I mean, he's not a kicker. He's not somebody that's riding the bench. So I mean, it works hand in hand for the NFL as well. So
it does.
If she didn't want to be taken, though, she could be doing different things. Like she could be in the box. I mean, glass out if she wanted to. If she really didn't want anybody
she's
looking
in the
at
box for the most part.
I know, but the windows are open.
Oh, you mean like tint the windows or something?
Yeah, the windows are open. I mean, they're there. I mean, there's people that sit there.
Like all boxes usually like that?
Yeah, but the windows are open.
They can't close it.
Yeah,
though,
I mean, they can do whatever. I mean, if you don't want to be seen on certain things, I think you don't have. Even when she walks in.
She could help hide it if she wanted to.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, they got film of her when she walks into the stadium.
Yeah, of course.
It's all that.
Of course.
But I mean, again, they're doing it because of the exposure and the money.
Yeah.
Obviously. But you're going to get that. They did it years ago when Romo played and Jessica Simpson went to the game.
Uh-huh.
Same
and
thing.
who was the other one? Carrie Underwood, too, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're going to do it if you're going to put it out there.
Yeah.
And now McCafferty's girl is a smoke show.
Yeah.
She's like an ex-model actress, but she doesn't get anything.
No, because look, it's got nothing to do with Taylor Swift's looks.
No.
I mean, obviously she's a good-looking girl and everything that, but it's like she is an absolute like icon right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like wherever she goes, whatever she's doing, whether she's at a football game or at a local mall or wherever, people are going to be tweeting about it. People are going to be taking pictures of her. Like, that's it. She's a superstar.
What I tried to tell this guy the other night is that's our society.
Yes.
They did it years ago with Joe DiMaggio and Marilyn Monroe in the 40s. You know what I mean? The 50s. It hasn't changed.
No.
And that's why I try to tell people about life. Life don't change.
No.
It's the same thing. People want cash. They want pictures of hot broads, and they're betting.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I mean,
that's it.
And don't forget that Taylor Swift is a big fan of us.
Hello, Jimmy. Hello, Franny. Hello, Greek.
Hello, Greek.
You want to hear that again?
Yeah.
Hello, Jimmy.
Real, she's nice to see.
Hello, Franny.
Hello, Franny. Nice to see. And then
hello, Greek.
Hello, Greek.
Give him the J-Lo one.
You shouldn't even put in hello. Just have it be like Greek.
Greek. Yeah, well, we'll see what she says about that.
Hello, Greek.
Hello, Greek. Yeah. Of course, J-Lo's a big fan.
That'll be 2,000 Greek.
That'll be 2,000. And according to me, that's a low ball. Yeah. And of course, Rihanna is a big fan.
I love you, Greek.
Yeah, paying her.
Snoop Dogg wants to smoke out with Franny.
Franny, pass the blunt, my shizzle.
Mm-hmm. And Mariah, well, she's not a big fan of mine.
Jimmy, put your pants on.
Give us Kevin Hart. Give us Kevin Hart.
Oh, Kevin Hart's a big fan of the show.
Greek, Francis, Jimmy, I love the show.
I love the show, yeah. And apparently now we found that Leonardo DiCaprio likes Joe.
Hey, Joe, how about them Browns, baby?
Hey, yo, my man. Not bad.
Yeah. Sophie Turner's a big fan, too.
Hi, Joe. Give me a kiss, you big hunk.
I've heard that so many times in my head. That's all.
Mostly by men.
I mean, we don't need to go into details, man. I'm just saying I've heard.
Hey, kiss is a kiss. Guy, girl, who cares?
Hey.
I mean, come on. Some guy shook my hand the other day. He goes, my God, your hands are like a 9-year-old. I said, I've done a lot of labor in my life,
You're welcome, buddy.
You're welcome, buddy. So there is a story about a Tito's backpack that we're going to. Joe is shaking his head because Jimmy doesn't know this story, but Joe knows the story.
This is like my favorite story I've heard in a while. This is pretty damn good.
You want to tell? You can jump in.
Well, I mean, look, if I don't know who else this would happen to. Okay, it's almost unbelievable. But imagine our boy here. Imagine the G unit rolls into the gym. He's got his backpack. He doesn't really use, but he's going to the gym for the first time. So he takes a backpack, change of clothes, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Sits down at the locker, opens the backpack.
Got to play the game.
What do you do from there?
I went to Lifeline last week, or Life, whatever the hell it's called, Lifeline or Life, some big gym, high end. My buddy Josh, who's a great guy, he's a big member.
Yeah.
And he said, you got to bring some stuff. We're going to take a steam. Because if I go to the gym, I just walk down my building.
Yeah.
I'm not a gym guy, but I'll go to my gym, jump in the pool, jump on my bike, whatever. So I sit next to this guy. He had to be like 85 years old. Nice guy. And he was just talking to me about it. He goes, it's good to be young, and I looked at him. I said, yeah, but I said, it's good to be old because you had a good life. God bless.
In the gym or in the locker room area?
Yeah, he was just sitting next to me talking to me, and I said, well, it looks like you've had a good life, long life. I said, I don't know if it's good, but that's your problem. I said, but...
That's your problem, pal. What'd you bring that up for?
Yeah. I said, I'm not as young as you think. I just look great. So I opened up the Tito's backpack, and I looked down, and I see some cash. And I'm like, what the hell's that? And because I had no money on me. So then I take it out, and the guy, I thought he was going to fall over.
It was a typical Greek wad? Okay. All right. Paint the picture.
But again, I had this backpack in my apartment. I haven't opened it in 3.5 years.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because I had no reason.
Right,
There's a lot of stuff that when I moved, when I sold my house, I just threw in a box.
Yeah.
What do I say? This is the first time I took it out. I mean, even the stuff that was in there was crazy, like some notes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, and some stuff, actually a letter from my wife.
Oh, wow.
A note she sent me that it was like 3.5, 4 years ago. Right. So then I opened it up and I started counting. I'm counting. And I see this guy. He's like, I can feel him like looking over my shoulder. He goes, "You just find that?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Wow, that's a good day. That's a great day."
Time. I put on a coat that I haven't worn in 6 years. And, there's a wad.
The coat that I can't even. And he doesn't even drink. Like, if he one thing, it's like, oh yeah, I got all banged up. I didn't remember putting that there. No.
Oh, yeah, it's happened to me a few times where I actually forget about money. So anyway, I ended up happening. So what happened was, and another part of the story was that I put it in these pants I had, another pair of pants that I don't ever wear, these Under Armour pants, and they had a pocket on here. So on the knee.
Cargo. Okay.
Yeah. And I thought it was weird, but because they were sweats and they had it, but I thought it'd be a good place for me to put my money in my wallet. Because in the back there was really nothing you could do.
Sure, yeah, no.
So I figured it was good. I didn't carry my phone. I left my phone in the locker. So as I'm walking past the pool, I get to the other side, and this guy goes, "Hey!" And I looked at, and all the money fell. There was a hole.
Your pant leg?
Yeah, there was a hole in the So there was still money in there, but there was a ton of money that fell.
Like a trail of cash.
Okay.
Yeah, there was I don't know what it was. I think it was like maybe $700-800 that fell out.
Yeah.
And the guy I would have never known. I just walked right to the door. So I came back.
I would have scooped it all up and be like, "Hey, man, you dropped this 50."
And I would have been like, "Ah."
Did you missing a 20?
Yeah. Right. Think about me when you start your car. So he was a very nice gentleman. So I wanted to do something for him. So I said to him, "Hey, can I get you a shake or something like that?"
Right, yeah, okay.
Because he was nice. I would have never known. So he gets out of the pool, helps me. Now I'm a guest of my friend.
Yeah.
So I'm a guest of my friend, and at this place, like everything's like, you're a member or whatever like that. So he's like, "Oh, a member has to do it." So I got to call my buddy over. I said, "You got to pay for this."
Hey, Josh.
Do me a solid.
Come here, Joshy.
Buy this guy a smoothie.
Yeah.
I don't have anything.
Hey, you know what? Get yourself one, too. I appreciate you.
While you're at it.
Josh, get yourself a smoothie, too. So, yeah, that was my Sunday at the gym. Man, I got to remember this place, too. It's a big place. It's Life something. It's not Lifeline or...
Is it Lifetime?
Maybe it's Lifetime.
Mm.
Yeah, they've sent me about 75 emails. Hey, you want to join? I'm like, no, I'm broke. I don't want
Where's
to
it at? Boca?
Yeah, Boca.
Yamato?
I'm dropping 800 out of my... And that's just like what fell on the floor. I'm broke.
I said, "I ain't got nothing. What are you kidding me?" Good place to meet a rich guy, though. But this guy had to be like, I think he was close to 90.
Right.
He was talking to me about Joe DiMaggio.
Should have jumped on that. He's almost in the grave.
Yeah,
That's a quick payday right there.
Yeah,
I was thinking about him. He asked me, he goes, "Who do you like in the big game?" And it was Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I said, "Bet your life savings on the Chiefs, Big Daddy." He just looked at me. He said, "Well, not your life savings."
Yeah.
All right. Here's some stories for you. It's the Greek, Jimmy, and Joe. So we're going to come back in a couple of minutes. Your chance to qualify for a 75-inch TV. We had 5 this week. We're going to do 2 today. Jimmy's going to always help me. Does a great job with the contest. You're going to have 2 trivia questions, 10 after 12 and 5 after 2. Okay, so come back. You guys want to get involved, you call us at 877-927-6969.
You want me to get a contestant while we go to break?
Yeah, if you want me to try to tell them to call now.
Because we're putting a cue to call out now.
Yeah.
People will call.
Okay.
So we might as well just do it now. Give us a call right now if you want to play a little Super Bowl trivia with Greek, and it'll get you qualified. If you answer correctly, that'll get you qualified to win the TV. You won't win it, but you'll be qualified. So far, we have 2, as Greek just mentioned. So give us a call right now, 877-927-6969. And I'll get you when we're in break here. We'll get you set up, and we'll do that after the top of the hour.
That's right. Who doesn't want a TV for a Super Bowl party? You got to have one. You can't have a Super Bowl party without one. I mean, come on. You got to have it.
Pretty crummy one, I'll be honest.
Pretty terrible Super Bowl
Everybody on their
TV.
phones.
Yeah.
I mean, you want a good massage, you need some baby oil heated and 800. We'll be back in a few minutes.
And a good guy.
We'll be your friend. Follow us at Real Radio 92.1 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Real Radio wants you to score some red zone revenue.
You asked for it, you got it. You like that?
We're hooking you up with $1,000 up to 13 times every weekday. It's playoff season. Bet on every game, make some crazy parlays, buy some playoff tickets, pay off some of that debt. Once you win the money, we don't care what you do with it.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Listen for the keyword and enter it at realradio921.com. Score $1,000 in red zone revenue. Good luck from Real Radio.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool drops.
Hey, it's a Greek from Monroe's of Palm Beach, where the beautiful ladies are 7 days a week in a 5-star menu. And Sunday night, stop in 8 to 10. Bottomless mimosas and the beautiful ladies. And what's a better way to kick off a week to be at Monroe's on Sunday night? And for the big game, make your reservations today. It's the best place in the world to watch a big game with beautiful ladies, great menu, and you might be the winner of the game. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. Make sure you stop in 7 days a week, open at 5 a.m. The best views in the house are the ladies of Monroe's. Peace.
If you're looking for the yard of your dreams, look no further than Moon Valley Nurseries. America's largest box tree grower is now open in Riviera Beach. Here you'll find a wide assortment of mature trees and hedges to choose from. Work with our dedicated nursery pros to plant your dream yard. Whether you're looking for instant privacy, a relaxing oasis, or a statement piece, Moon Valley Nurseries is here for you from planning to planting. Call 561-295-8852 to schedule a free design consultation or come see us at 3200 Broadway in Riviera Beach.
Injured in a car accident in Palm Beach County or the Treasure Coast? With offices located in Palm Beach Gardens, Port St. Lucie, and Boca Raton, Smith Ball Baez and Prather Florida Injury Lawyers is here for you. Call us to schedule your free case evaluation. Call us at 500-HELP, 500-HELP. With Smith Ball Baez and Prather, help is just a local phone call away. Offices Palm Beach Gardens, Boca Raton, and Port St. Lucie.
iHeartRadio Earth is here with little tips for a healthier planet. When dining out or shopping at the grocery store, ask for sustainable seafood. By choosing sustainable seafood, you can help reduce overfishing, bycatch, loss of top predators, illegal fishing, and other harmful environmental impacts. Brought to you by iHeartRadio Earth and the National Environmental Education Foundation. To find more tips for smarter, sustainable living, or to take action in your own community, go to iHeartRadio.com/Earth. iHeartRadio Earth is here with a new way to enjoy our beautiful planet. Reduce your impact on the environment this fall by packing a waste-free lunch for school or work. Avoid foods with excessive packaging. Use reusable cutlery, napkins, cups, bags, and containers, and recycle or compost any waste when possible. Brought to you by iHeartRadio Earth and the National Environmental Education Foundation. To find more tips for smarter, sustainable living, or to take action in your own community, go to iHeartRadio.com/Earth.
In Florida, hurricanes are a part of life. That's why over 100,000 Floridians have made StormSmart a part of theirs. Our Category 5 storm catcher screens, shutters, and high-impact windows are designed to help protect your home from hurricane winds, rain, and airborne debris. In fact, StormSmart can protect every opening in your home. If you live in Florida, extreme weather is a part of life. But for year-round storm protection, you can count on StormSmart. Call 866-61-SMART today for your free in-home consultation.
Girl Scouts is on a mission to send 75,000 boxes of Girl Scout cookies to our courageous soldiers, and we need your support. Nothing is more comforting than a box of Girl Scout cookies when you're thousands of miles away. This cookie season, support Girl Scouts Cookies for the Military campaign and send our soldiers a sweet treat to show you care. Let's make each bite a reminder of home for our military heroes. Donate at a local Girl Scout cookie booth or visit cookiesforthemilitary.org.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
Here's the latest with weather on Real Radio.
From the Gordon & Partners Weather Center. Have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Jennifer Collins with CBS 12 News. Sunshine today with pleasant conditions as temperatures remain in the mid-70s this afternoon. Expect increasing cloud cover tonight. Temperatures will stay in the 60s through Sunday morning. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will roll through the area on Sunday with potential for heavy rainfall and strong wind gusts.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. New year, new hiring needs? Indeed's end-to-end solution helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all year round. Schedule and conduct virtual interviews right from your Indeed dashboard. Learn more by visiting Indeed.com/credit.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
It's opposite day. Remember that. So anything that you want to do today, it's opposite of what you want to do. So if you're giving somebody a compliment.
Yes. It's also Florida Day. This is when Florida became the 27th state.
Wow.
Union, yes.
Well, I've done a lot for this state, so.
Oh, wow. It's always about you. That increase, huh?
The Penthouse. Weekdays 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk from the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Locker Room.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Now back to The Locker Room on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
That's what we love to do every day. Pull you back in on Real Radio 92.1. Real talk for the Palm Beaches, Boca Raton, Delray Beach, Jupiter, Paris, wherever. Port St. Lucie, wherever you guys want to do it. You can hear us. Go on your iHeart app. Do what you got to do. I got college basketball today I got to focus on. I'm dying to have a cigar today, Vega Fina, who will be our new sponsors pretty soon. Vega Fina reaches out to me, and they want me to endorse Vega Finas. I said, of course. I've been smoking them for years. But Jimmy said I can't smoke in the studio. Not iHeart, Jimmy.
Not me. No.
That's who I respect.
No.
That's who I respect. Joe, if you told me, I wouldn't listen. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good afternoon.
Joe is here.
I am here.
All right, so gentlemen and ladies, we do love you guys, and we think you're the best audience in the world, so we always try to give you a prize every single day, which we do. But on special occasions like Greek's Gridiron, Greek's Hardwood, and the big game, we like to up the ante.
It's big!
It's huge. We're giving you a 75-inch TV, a chance to qualify. So far, we've had 5 people, only 2 won. So we're going to do 2 today in the locker room. And these are Super Bowl trivia questions. Jimmy, are we ready?
We are ready, and our good friend, this isn't rigged. He was the one line that I picked up. I pick a line up randomly. Our friend Evan is our contestant for today. Evan, welcome to the locker room. What's going on, bub?
Hey, boys.
Well, nobody's going to think it's rigged because I hate Evan. I never want him to win. I mean, come on. You kidding me? He's on my top 3 people. All right, Evan, you know how this works?
Yeah, but, I figured I'd give Franny another chance to not pick my name.
Oh, because you're in Greek today.
Yeah.
All right, well, you got a chance. We'll see. You got to get this right. You're going to have 5 seconds. Jimmy's got a clock.
Mm-hmm.
And once I ask you the question, you got 5 seconds. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. As soon as Greek gets done asking the question, Evan, I'm going to start the timer. You'll hear it clicking. You've got 5 seconds to answer it. Whenever you're ready, Greek, go ahead.
What was the first wild card team to win a Super Bowl?
Oakland Raiders.
Yes, you
Nice.
nailed it.
There it
My
is.
man.
Awesome.
Damn it, Nancy. God, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, so happy for you, Evan.
My God. Evan, do you have a place you can put that 75-inch TV?
I know where he wants to put it now.
Yeah.
I hate you, but I love you. You know what I'm saying? I got to be honest. Good. Now, how did you know that? Were you just in tune with it, or just popped in your brain?
No, I'm on the internet.
So what does that mean?
So
I was a joke. No, just because I just one of the questions I knew. Thank goodness it wasn't a question about the size of Jerry Jones' boat or
no. No, these are. I mean, I made it clear. Jimmy will tell you. We've been doing it all week. There's Super Bowl trivia questions.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing going to be like.
I understand that.
Yeah. I mean, we asked about the trophy. Who made the trophy? Yeah. Joe, you know who makes Super Bowl trophy?
I do not.
Tiffany's.
Really?
Yes.
That's exciting.
Do you know how much it weighs?
I do not.
7 pounds.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why Brady trucked it around in Tampa.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. Evo.
All right, Evan. Congratulations. We will let you know on Thursday.
I got a question for Joe.
What's up, dude?
Yeah. What size shoes was Troy Aikman wearing when he was playing the Super Bowl?
Shoes?
I don't know, man. Like
he wasn't.
He's a big boy.
But
Maybe
Joe's not
like
a Dallas
13,
Cowboy fan.
12, 13.
So you know.
Oh, I don't know. That was my trivia, for you guys. See if you can figure that out.
Oh, what size shoes? Well, he's.
Oh, that was a joke. No. I do have a real trivia question for you, Greek, about baseball.
All right, go ahead.
Who hit the first home run for the Tampa Bay Rays? And I can give you a clue. He's in the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
need another clue?
No, it's Wayne Boggs.
Wade Boggs.
Hey,
nice.
Look at the G-man.
Good job, man. Good job.
I mean, once you said he's in the Hall of Fame, that's when I nailed it.
Yeah.
All right, Evan, you're the best, buddy. You're qualified for a 75-inch flat screen TV. We will let you know on Thursday. You are 3 of 6. We're doing another one at 2:05. Thank you, Monroe's of Palm Beach, making it happen. Remember, if you don't win the TV and you don't have a place to go, I definitely suggest you go to Monroe's for the big game. 6 o'clock. You might be losing on the scoreboard, but you'll be winning when you're at Monroe's. All right, Evan, good luck, buddy. Thank you.
Way to go, Ev.
Thanks, boys.
I was having a good day up to that.
Well,
I want him to lose. Yeah. I want him to lose. Give me the J-Lo Greek. You got 2,000.
Oh, will that cheer you up?
That'll cheer me up.
That'll cheer you up. Hold on, I'll find that. That's right over here. Yeah.
Greek, will you sleep with me?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's tough.
That'll be 2,000 Greek.
Nice. Love it.
See, that's what you.
Greek, will you sleep with me? That'll be 2,000 Greek.
And that, they kind of go hand in hand. And then
I love you, Greek.
Of course, whenever Rihanna says "I love you,"
is there a Halle Berry? Can you get Halle Berry?
She's not there now.
No, she's doing a new movie with Mark Wahlberg. Oh, I saw it the other day. Mingada. I don't want to guarantee, but I might sleep with her twice in one night. Maybe.
If she's lucky.
Yeah, but I would have to have my feety pajamas on.
By the way, Joe, do you know who my favorite female celebrity crush is?
I do not.
It's Lois Griffin.
Jimmy, come take me to bed, big boy.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, Peter got mad.
Jimmy, quit hitting on my wife, bitch.
Give Joe the live or Greek or Memorex. See if he can tell.
Oh, all right, yeah. So well, see, but he can see you.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. Because I've had this one sitting around because Greek gets mad at me from time to time. He goes, Jimmy. Yeah, so I got that ready. Whenever I play like a fart sound effect or something like that, he doesn't like. He goes, Jimmy.
And I think you got one about Franny too. Like Franny, come on. That was
I think so.
Yeah, I know you have that. Like, come on, Franny. Like one time, I think I had that one too. We got both of them. The Jimmy one's good though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
You can hear it. Oh, come on, Jesus, God.
I got that one.
Yeah, come on, Jesus, God. You have one with me and Franny when I'm like, come on, Franny. I don't know when it was. It was a funny one years ago. It might have been within the last calendar year. We got the good ones are the nice when people are talking about bad things.
Oh, yeah. And you're like, nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
Why would they call him City Bull?
Yeah.
He sat down. That's why. Yeah. Sat down, Joe. That's what it was. Why about Sitting Bull? Where do you think he got his name from? I mean, that's all the Chiefs always got him like that. Geronimo, what do you think?
Here it is.
All right, Freddie, come on.
There it is. I don't remember how I labeled it.
That's a great one.
That is a good one.
By the way, Joe, this was great. So
oh my God,
Greek had a little brain fart. So he was. I'll just play it.
After the Penthouse, we got the Greek Zone today, talking to our bud buddy Rob Vino.
A few minutes later,
Rob Vino. Who's Rob Vino? Anybody know?
So he introduced. We came back from break. He introduced, that hey, coming up at the show, we're gonna have Rob Vino. A little later on in the segment, we were talking something. I said, maybe we'll ask Rob Vino about that later. And he goes, Rob Vino? Who's Rob Vino?
Rob Vino? Who's Rob Vino? Anybody know? I like the part where you go a few minutes later. That's what I like.
Yeah, a few minutes later.
After the Penthouse, we got the Greek Zone today, talking to our bud buddy Rob Vino.
A few minutes later,
Rob Vino. Who's Rob Vino? Anybody know?
Anybody know?
I totally went
just did a blank, right? We've all done it, right? Just a complete blank and something is so obvious, but it was just so funny in that moment. I was like, oh boy, that'd be great. Let me get that SpongeBob a few minutes later.
Oh yeah, it was unbelievable. I was out a couple of weeks ago with these girls, just talking to them. Not out with them. They stopped by my table. We were talking. And she was talking about this girl that I dated for like 5 weeks, and I don't know her. And she's like, gee, you went out with her for like 5-6 weeks. I'm like, did I really? And I totally forgot.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's impressive.
Impressive. It's terrible. I don't drink.
You completely wiped a month and a half out of your life.
Yeah, it's like 10 grand at least that he dropped.
Yeah, right?
I think he'd remember.
Oh, God. It's like prime time when I asked this girl out, and she goes, you went out with me a year ago. And I'm like, I did? She goes, yeah. And I said, how was it? She goes, you were supposed to call me. I said, that's
here
good.
we are.
Perfect.
Here we are.
Here, I'm calling. You're welcome.
I didn't specify when.
She goes, I'm going to pass. I said, come on.
Come on, Granny.
My father, he was married. He cheated on his wife. 4 years later, he cheated on her again and had me with my mom.
Nice.
He's robbed me before as well. So
nice.
So I got my first speeding ticket this year.
Nice.
My daughter's been sick these past couple of days.
That's good. So I said, is Carmine here? And the woman goes, he's not here. I thought he got blown out.
Already?
I'm like, oh, my God, he got blown out already. But he was sick, thank God. I said, did he get fired?
He was sick, thank God. Thank God he was sick.
We were talking about this McLaren that was found in the desert in Nevada. $300,000 supercar totaled.
Nice.
I've been in that cast for, 3 months?
Good.
Yeah, and he would have turned 77 today. He did die a couple years ago.
Very nice.
That's very nice. Very nice. He's dead.
He's been arrested more than 10 times, I'm pretty sure.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's awesome. He's been arrested a whole bunch of times.
Escobar was a pretty bad dude.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Nice.
Well said, Greek.
Yeah, Escobar. Yeah.
I'm jealous that I'm going to see Joe Coy. That's going to be a good show.
You want to come?
Yeah, I have to work.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. I'm glad because it was an empty invite.
They're eating dog food.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Do you have any children Spanish or no?
Yeah, I have a 7-year-old boy.
Oh, how old is he?
He also robbed them 2 years ago, too.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, and,
Sarah, we love you.
I love it.
Don't keep in touch.
don't keep in touch. Don't keep in touch.
I just bit my tongue out. So
Oh, good.
That's awesome.
And then there. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm choking on my own spit.
Great.
Great. Here's one when you don't know what golf is.
Koepka got a double bogey on a par 5.
That's great.
Is that sarcasm?
No.
No, it's not.
So Dove is getting married in 6 months.
Good job.
And well, the last 3 months, him and his girlfriend have been fighting constantly.
Nice.
Well, a father and son duo have been arrested. And both are pastors, by the way, at a Melbourne church.
Nice. But Mark, we appreciate the call, brother. How long you been listening to Real Radio?
Well, I'm back in the old.
Nice.
Doesn't answer.
Franny, I don't know why, but you are just the best.
I don't know why, though. You're the best. I have no idea why, though.
Gioacchino Rossini?
Buonasera.
Oh, yeah, of course he does.
Who died on Friday the 13th.
That's nice.
So I go yesterday to this gentleman that in a very nice area, and
I have a couple of
he
these.
starts talking to me a little, and all of a sudden, he's looking at me and he shakes his leg. But it came out, and I was shocked to see it. He dropped his gun.
Oh.
He had a gun. God forbid it didn't go off.
God forbid it didn't go off.
Anyways, it just so happens that this church burns down like 5 days before the wedding.
Oh, wow, that's great.
And I was so sad when I first got my car, my Mustang. It was the very first car I owned. I told you guys I ended up totaling it.
Apparently that's funny.
But yeah, they were eating outside of the Flip Flop Dockside Eatery when the deck fell. Uh-huh.
Thank God.
Thank God the deck fell. People got hurt.
Cherise, what about you? What are your criteria for a good first date? Can you hear me? No, that's good.
No, can't hear you. That's awesome. Can we leave it that way?
Now, like those little baby shrimps, and I was starving, so I started eating it. Like within 3 minutes, my whole face was filled with welts. And
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Nice. No, she was very nice, and I was very surprised. Nutter's wife. No, she was very nice, and I was very surprised.
I was shocked. I was stunned that she was nice.
I met Nutter's
You can
wife.
stay at my house. We've got the pool,
Different
and
one.
everything nice, relaxed. We can have a cigar.
No, that's a pretty good offer. I'll see what else I get.
See what else I get. Because I certainly don't want to spend time with you. No, actually, this was a different one with Nutter's wife.
But I met Nutter's wife, and she was so nice. I was shocked.
I was shocked that she was nice. One of my favorites.
But I met Nutter's wife, and she was so nice. I was shocked.
Stunned, in fact.
I've done 39 hours nonstop as my record.
Driving?
Yep. Coming into Hartford, I had fallen asleep.
Nice.
That's great. Just crash?
Hey, everyone. Thanks for taking my call.
What's going on, buddy?
Not much. Raining heavily here, so...
Good.
Good. Glad.
He decided to dive out of the second-story apartment window.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It's pretty damn interesting.
It is. You want to go?
No.
Okay, cool. So I got a great story. I think it's hilarious, but I don't know. People would think it's funny. One of my buddies and his girl broke up recently.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious. I love it. It's an awesome story. We'll end it right there. I might have a couple of those stored away, for days like today.
Oh, my God. That is great. It is the locker room on a Saturday. Bill Belichick, he doesn't have a home. Would you let him in? We'll talk about him. We got Teddy Covers calling us soon from Viva Las Vegas. We'll see how the drama is out there. And are you feeling the juice, Vegas? I'm sure they are. It is the locker room on a Saturday, 92.1 Real Radio. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and Poughkeepsie. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
That'll be 2,000 Greek.
Rover's Morning Glory.
Crystal, why'd you buy a gym membership?
Honestly, ever since I stopped dancing, I've been putting on some weight. I really do feel thicker. And I know I'm thicker because my jeans are a little too tight. And I don't want to pop into the next size up.
So you like to dance. You've also said that you would like to make a little bit of extra money. Have you thought about combining those two and becoming a stripper?
Yeah. Rover's Morning Glory.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on Real Radio 92.1 for the Palm Beaches and 101.7 for the Treasure Coast.
Nearly 3,000 teen drivers die in car crashes each year. Tire Rack Street Survival is designed to save lives. The one-day hands-on driving school gives teens experience in car control through exercises that include emergency braking and skid recovery. Find a class near you at TireRack.com/survive.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool Drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks Vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
If you're looking for the yard of your dreams, look no further than Moon Valley Nurseries. America's largest box tree grower is now open in Riviera Beach. Here you'll find a wide assortment of mature trees and hedges to choose from. Work with our dedicated nursery pros to plant your dream yard. Whether you're looking for instant privacy, a relaxing oasis, or a statement piece, Moon Valley Nurseries is here for you from planning to planting. Call 561-295-8852 to schedule a free design consultation or come see us at 3200 Broadway in Riviera Beach.
Hey, it's the Greek from Monroe's Palm Beach, where the beautiful ladies are 7 days a week in a 5-star menu. And Sunday night, stop in 8 to 10. Bottomless mimosas and the beautiful ladies. And what's a better way to kick off a week to be at Monroe's on Sunday night? And for the big game, make your reservations today. It's the best place in the world to watch a big game with beautiful ladies, great menu, and you might be the winner of the game. It's Monroe's Palm Beach. Make sure you stop in 7 days a week, open at 5 a.m. The best views in the house are the ladies of Monroe's. Peace.
Hard Rock Bet presents Legal in Florida.
You can bet the game on Hard Rock Bet. No more betting inside your head. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Legal in Florida. It's safe, it's legal. We'll repeat that it is legal. Top rated sports book and it's the only one that's legal.
Get a no-regret first bet up to $100 when you sign up now. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and over and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Are you a business owner, CEO, or responsible for marketing? If you are, iHeartMedia can help you reach your goals and find new customers. We reach more consumers in your target area than anyone else. And we can give you access to those potential customers more cost-effectively. Across radio, digital, podcasting, and social. We'd love to show you how iHeartMedia can work for you. Get started today at iHeartAdvertising.com. That's iHeartAdvertising.com.
I'm Ellie Anajar of Anajar & Levine. Injured in a car crash? Never rush to settle with insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anajar & Levine. Our experienced legal team will fight to win you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call me, Ellie Anajar, for a free consultation and take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Nothing says I love you like romantic timeless jewelry. Even better when you can save an extra 20%. Right now at Diamonds Direct, all fashion favorite jewelry is 20% off. That's earrings, bracelets, pendants, bands, colored gemstone jewelry. Get 20% off Diamonds Direct's already unbeatable prices. Special financing too. Get her something she can enjoy and appreciate for years to come. A fashion favorite from Diamonds Direct. Boca Raton and Aventura. Shop in store or online at diamondsdirect.com. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion.
My best dad tip, okay, one time our power went out and we couldn't watch TV or play video games or whatever, but we still had the best time pulling out flashlights and building a fort in their room, telling stories. So last week, I just turned off the main breaker and yelled, "Power's out!" I mean, why wait for a storm? Just make the fun part happen yourself. I mean, you can do it tonight.
Dads, try this idea or try something else. Just choose to be a father first today.
Hey, it's the Greek for Jason Weiser, my attorney. Whether you were injured due to a car accident or a medical malpractice issue, a slip and fall, or any kind of injury due to a fault of another, their team can help you. Board-certified personal injury attorneys. They can help you determine the responsibility party and pursue the damages and justice you deserve. Contact them at 561-689-8180, 561-689-8180.
No fees unless they win. Jason Weiser, my attorney for over 20 years.
Looking for top-notch personal protection? The Smith & Wesson Equalizer is here to level the playing field. Easy to rack slide, easy to control ergonomic grip. It's designed for you. With a 10, 13, and 15-round magazine included, size up for better control or size down for easier concealment. Don't miss out on the opportunity to upgrade your safety. Visit your local dealer now. To learn more about the Equalizer, visit smith-wesson.com. Smith & Wesson, empowering Americans. All capacity sizes may not be available in your jurisdiction. Be sure to check your local laws and regulations.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool Drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks Vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
Hi, it's Jimmy from the Penthouse, and when Greek and I want to stay ahead of the game, we put on the iHeart Radio app.
That's right. Breaking news on pop culture, sports, entertainment. You get it all once you download the iHeart Radio app. And the best part, it's free, baby.
Don't live in the past. Get the latest music, news, and opinions in real time, just like real radio, with the iHeart Radio app, free in your app store.
We stay connected by listening to the iHeart Radio app, and you can get it today. Pace.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
Kelly Clarkson's starting to grow on me a little. Franny's had the TV on all week, so I'm going to give her a little bit of a nod. And maybe I'll have a cigar with her. Franny, sir.
Hi, what's going on?
It's so nice of you. The giving.
It's growing. It's growing because she's lost weight now. He finds her hot, and that's why she's growing on it.
I never, ever, ever said the word hot.
She's growing on you, though.
Yeah, growing on me to watch your show. Not any other way.
Nobody believes it. Nobody.
I'm telling you.
There's no volume on.
That's why I enjoy her show.
Exactly, because you're looking at her.
It's like when I go to Miami, I put the weather on.
Yeah, because they're hot.
And I shut off the weather.
Because they're hot.
I wouldn't say she's hot. I'm just saying she's more...
She's growing on you.
Yeah, she's growing on me. That's her friend.
She's lost some LBs.
Yeah, whatever.
Right.
I never noticed her before.
See?
Exactly.
You're proving my points.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ladies, why are you waiting?
Yeah, he is single.
The Penthouse. Weekdays 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk from the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to Real Radio 92.1, and we are an iHeart radio station. You're listening to The Locker Room.
Check you out.
Now back to The Locker Room on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
You're back in the locker room on a Saturday. Teddy Covers should be joining us momentarily from Viva Las Vegas. WagerTalk.com. This guy is on the money. When I say money, he is a dime piece. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good afternoon.
Joe is here.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Super Bowl MVP odds. Mahomes is plus 140. Brock Purdy, 200, 2-1. McCaffrey, somebody told me different odds on him, but he's 5-1 now, so it's not as big. Travis Kelce, 14-1. Deebo Samuel, 18-1. Pacheco, 40-1. Pacheco's worth it. Highly unlikely. Kittles for the Niners, 60-1. Nick Bosa, 75-1. Ooh. Chris Jones, 100-1. So, yeah, those are some of your odds. Kansas City is 3-0 against the spread this postseason. 2 games as an underdog. Kansas City is 62-50-1 against the spread, and Patrick Mahomes starts 12-5 against the spread in the playoffs. Unbelievable. AFC teams have a 7-2 against the spread in the past 9 Super Bowls. Wow, so the AFC is controlling the big game. Give you some San Fran news, and it's not good. Niners are 0-5 against the spread in the last 5 games against teams with a winning record. Oh, I think that's the Chiefs. But San Francisco is 4-0 against the spread this season when favored by less than 4 points. San Francisco is 0-3 against the spread in their last 3 games. And San Francisco is the only team in the NFL to be favored in every single game this season. How about that? That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
So you're talking 17 in 2 games, 19. San Francisco is 7-4 against the spread in playoff games under. And San Francisco is 15-10-1 against the spread, and Brock Purdy starts 2-3 against the spread in the playoffs. So there are some trends and points. Again, don't inundate yourself with all this stuff. Some of the stuff you got to do is just keep the noise out there, because there is so much noise that it could really confuse you if you like one team or another. I am very confused about the line. I think the Chiefs should be favorite, but they are underdog getting 2 points. So we'll see what happens. They've also been underdog the last two. The Dolphins, they were favorite, and they ended up winning. So they're 3-0 against the point spread, which is, pretty unusual for a team to be underdogs twice and going to be a third underdog. But we'll see what happens. We should have Teddy Covers calling us any minute. 877-927-6969. Hope he does, because we need some winners today. Joe, anything that I just said to you pop out that you're a little bit shocked about, or no?
Not a little bit shocked about. I think San Francisco not covering is interesting, But like we said, they've been clawing back each of the last two games that they were heavily favored. So
we'll see what happens. Right now, we're going to get into Viva Las Vegas with the handicapper we love, who brings it every single time. He's like a Victoria's Secret model. He always looks good, and he always sounds even better with winners. From WagerTalk.com, Teddy Covers.
Greek, what's the good word today? How are you, my friend?
I'm good. Getting ready for the big game. Excited to talk to you. I got a lot of college basketball because there's some big matchups to talk to you about. And how are you doing?
I'm much better this week than last week. Last week I couldn't get out of my own way. This week's been a lot better. Certainly the last few days, 100% perfect since Wednesday. So no complaints right now. We'll see if we can keep it rolling into the weekend.
All right, Teddy, let's do our traditional big three, baby. And then we'll ask you some questions from the audience that I always get. I got a couple of games. And again, I'm going to be pretty intensified with college hoops, but where are we starting?
Let's start in college hoops. Why don't we do that? Because we have a relatively early start game to talk about in Big Ten action. I'm going to talk Northwestern and Minnesota, two teams that are kind of afterthoughts when we think about the marquee teams in the Big Ten. That's a loaded conference in college basketball. It really is. But Northwestern right now, it's a pick'em game. I mean, I'm seeing Northwestern -1 at a lot of books right now. I agree with the Wildcats being favored in that game. All right, this Northwestern team, all they're doing right now is making people money.
Yeah, they beat Purdue.
Had them last week. So the game, the final score of that game, I think it was 105-96 in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be fooled by that. Northwestern had a chance to tie it in overtime with less than 10 seconds left. They missed the shot. They fouled. Chris Collins ran on the court. They got 4 technical free throws at the end to make a 9-point margin in a game that literally, with less than 10 seconds to play, Northwestern was live to send it into double overtime. So that's one of those scenarios where the final margin, very misleading, even though the game went to overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Northwestern's good right now. They just beat up Ohio State. They nearly beat Purdue. I think they're good enough to go. And Minnesota's lost 4 of their last 5. They overachieved. They've been a great point spread team all year. But we've seen the market start to catch up with the Gophers of late. Northwestern, to win the game. Hey, to win by margin. -1, -1.5, count me in with the Wildcats. Again, 2 o'clock Eastern time. That'll be on the Big Ten Network.
All right, what's next?
Oh, let's go to the NBA.
Uh-oh.
And talk about the Warriors and the Hawks.
Okay.
This is a fascinating game. Atlanta, after winning and covering their last 2 games, they are now 13-35 against the spread this season.
Whew.
You want to talk about a team that has cost anyone who's backed them all year has lost money with Atlanta. All right? You made money betting on the Hawks this year. I'm proud of you because that's something that's really hard to do. So now, 11-35 ATS. All of a sudden, they're 13-35 ATS. All of a sudden, the Hawks are as healthy as they've been all season long. Key players back from injury. All of a sudden, the rotations are there for Atlanta. And all of a sudden, they're starting to win games. 3 in a row for the Hawks. Last 2 by margin. Golden State, second of back-to-back, sub-500 teams. Do we really trust the Warriors to bring it? I don't. Atlanta's a bet-on team right now. Golden State isn't. Give me the Hawks. -2 against the Warriors. I think the price is cheap. And NBA action on Saturday night.
All right. And where's the third one are we going?
Well, I may as well give you the Super Bowl, right?
Oh, my God. What a gift. Pennies from heaven.
I mean, you can go to Wager Talk and buy it if you want, but I'm happy to give it for nothing. The prop report will be up this week, and you got to go to wagertalk.com and get that.
Nice.
But the side to look. So let me make this very clear. All right, I bet a teaser on the Super Bowl, which is something I don't. I mean, a same-game teaser, something I've done. I can count it on one hand how many times I've done it.
Wow.
All right. Not very often. That being said, this game sets up really nicely as a teaser. It does. I teased Kansas City from +2 to +8. I teased the total from 47.5 to 53.5 and bet the under.
Okay.
Kansas City +8, under 53.5. That's my teaser. Let's talk about the two sides of the equation. All right, Kansas City. They've been. How do we see this? The wise guys don't love Kansas City's statistical profile. You can call Kansas City something of an undervalued commodity. Certainly have been in the postseason. The fact they were underdogs in all these games, 3-0 ATS. They've got a betting bandwagon.
Mm-hmm.
But the wise guys don't want any part of the Chiefs. They don't believe that Mahomes. They're not concerned about Patrick Mahomes and his 10-1-1 ATS record as a dog. And by the way, it is definitely worth noting. Mahomes 10-1-1 against the spread as an underdog. The one loss, they were +2.5/+3, and they lost by 4.
Sure.
All right. Mahomes has been really, really good in the underdog role. All right. So when we take +2 and turn it into +8, we say we expect a competitive game. We expect this to come down to a final possession. And I do. San Fran, certainly hungry, certainly capable of playing better than they did defensively in either of the two playoff games. But to get past Mahomes by margin, beat him by 2 scores, I just don't see it. I expect a close game. I expect a fun Super Bowl. I'll take the KC +8 on that leg of the teaser. The total part of the equation is where I really had to. I mean, it took me like 3 days. I'm thinking about which way is the better way to tease the total. Tease it down and go over, tease it up and go under. And the more I thought about it, the more I wanted to tease it up and go under. Both might cash. Wouldn't shock me. Sometimes you spend 3 days thinking about something and then it didn't matter. I wouldn't be shocked if total-wise it landed in between 41.5 and 53.5, which means it didn't matter which way I spent 3 days thinking about it. That being said, the key here is low possession football. This is not going to be a game where either team's playing up tempo. This is not going to be the type of game where we're seeing run, no huddle, and when we look at what these two teams, what their MO is, long, slow, methodical drives. We throw in 2 pretty good red zone defenses, and we say if we have long, slow, methodical drives with field goals at the end of them, that's not good news for over-bettors. This has the makings of an 8 or 9 or 10 possession game. This is going to be a 12, 14, 16 possession game. And I think fewer possessions and a couple of stops, under 53.5 is the way I chose to play it. So there you have it. I teased the Super Bowl. Talk about a cop-out.
Wow.
That was the best bet that I thought was available. KC +8, under 53.5.
Thank you so much, Teddy. We're talking to Teddy Covers, wagertalk.com. I got a couple college hoop games I want to get into. One game going on right now, and I think this team is going to repeat. They're getting better as they're playing. And I don't know. I just think UConn is, obviously what they did last year. But I don't think anybody can beat them this year. They're losing, I know, right now to St. John's, but it's first half. What do you think of UConn St. John's today?
So, I mean, you talk about a game that matters to the home team.
Yeah.
It's a sellout. It's a huge game. In college hoops in the regular season, the true marquee games where a team that gets more support they're used to getting, that's meaningful. I don't step in front of that. So it's Johnny's or pass for me in the ballgame. In terms of the national title, yeah, UConn's live.
Yeah.
Sure they are. They're absolutely elite. on both ends of the court. Talent-wise is there. I mean, the defense is there. The production is there. The size is there. The point guard play is there. There's nothing bad to say about UConn. The only thing you say when it comes to repeating is they got 67 other teams they got to get through first.
Yeah, last team to repeat was the Gators. Man, that was a long time ago. Woo.
Al Horford's team.
Yeah. And he's still playing and hitting threes.
Noah.
Unbelievable. All right, some marquee games today, and you know I love them, and I know the audience does. Houston, Kansas. Kansas home, but Houston's laying 1.5. Any thoughts on that game?
I can only take Houston in that game.
Okay.
The markets are telling you what the right side is.
Okay.
All right. When you see Kansas as the home dog, you pay attention. And, of course, the money's coming for Kansas. How can Kansas be a home dog against Houston? I mean, I'll put it to you this way. I don't worry too much about what other people think in college, especially in college basketball. I really don't. But I had like 3 people ask me about this game. 3. Oh wow, Kansas is the home dog. Kansas is the home dog because they're the weaker of the two teams. Houston or pass for me.
All right, Tennessee, Kentucky. Both of them lost this week. Tennessee a little bit, I think a better team there. UConn. Kentucky laying 1.5. A lot of low spreads today in these games. What are your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, so that to me was that's a pick'em game. I went nowhere with it,
Okay.
I'm like, it feels like a pick'em. It's priced near pick'em. Someone's going to hit a bucket at the end to win this game. But it wasn't anything I came close to get into the betting window with. A lot of these very short spread games, your 1s, your 2s, I'm getting involved in them less and less.
Okay.
So many of those games, unless I see a real edge for one team, so many of these games that are priced in the pick'em range, you look up at the scoreboard, there's 3 minutes left and the game's tied. It's exactly where it's supposed to be. And it's who executes down the stretch. And sometimes you say, all right, well, Tennessee's a team that executes down the stretch and Kentucky doesn't. You can find a reason to get involved in that. But this isn't a situation like that where there's a clear differential between how these two teams have been able to close out tight games. No action for me. No, I'm sorry. No opinion on that one.
A team I've been high on so far, and I like them, and you do too. TCU, Texas tonight. Any thoughts there?
Just keep playing TCU. That's 2:00 Eastern. So don't go. It's an afternoon game. But look, I'm not a fan. I didn't play it because this is a conference. I'm not laying a whole lot of points in the Big 12. I'm really not. That's a tough conference, top to bottom.
Yeah.
And it's not a conference where margins have been easy to come by. But TCU is kind of a one-way team for me. When we think of the marquee teams in the Big 12, TCU hasn't kind of been given the love that some of those other squads has. I continue to think there's something of an undervalued commodity. But, again, 4.5, 5, it's not like you're getting a bargain, and you could easily see this game coming down to the final possession. So I lean TCU. But it's not anything I came close to betting.
All right, and tonight, old school, Duke, Carolina, UNC, -4.5 against Duke. Duke's been playing a little bit better. I mean, it's going to be tough because Carolina's home, but any thoughts on that, or you think this is going to be a buzzer beater too?
Well, I mean, so there's no home court edge when Duke plays North Carolina, not anything real. The Tar Heels have been the undervalued commodity of the two teams. They started out slow, and they've been making their backers a whole lot of money of late. But it's another scenario where I'm laying points with a home court that I don't care to lay points with.
Okay.
So the lean is North Carolina. I do. They're kind of a one-way team for me. If I'm playing, I'm on the Tar Heels. But the price is wrong. I'd lay 2 here. I'd lay 2.5. 4.5 is a little bit too high for me.
Another 2:00 game. Kansas State, Oklahoma State.
I mean, Oklahoma State's the team that everyone's supposed to beat up on in that conference,
Yeah.
In theory. And certainly Kansas State's good enough to do it. I would only lay with the Wildcats in that game. It's not a game where I want to talk.
Going to go to the NBA. Hottest team in the NBA. There's 3 right now. Clippers are hot as firecrackers. So is Cleveland. But the Knicks keep winning. Randall's out there tonight. They're down against the Pacers. They win. They got the Lakers tonight. The Garden is going to be insane. When has the Saturday night been like that? Laying 4.5. The Lakers coming off that unbelievable win the other night where I think the whole world had Boston. Any thoughts on the Knicks and the Lakers tonight at the Garden?
So, good game.
Oh, yeah.
The Knicks have been red hot.
Oh, yeah.
The Knicks are also, they're kind of living on borrowed time. The roster does not, without Randall, this is not a roster that's going to be plowing through everyone. They just had the best month that they've had in, I think it was 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
In January.
Oh, I think it's longer than that. They're 15-2.
Yeah. There was a month in like 2005.
Okay.
Or something. Where I was reading something on it. But yeah, it's like it's and now that's almost 20 years. Yeah. So, but it feels the Knicks are a team primed to come back to earth a little bit, and the Lakers are a team I'd rather have my money on than against right now. But the market's already there. I mean, you're laying 4 with the Knicks today. You know, my number on the game, and again, I don't have the Knicks power rated particularly highly. My number on the game was 3.5. So I was disappointed. You know, yeah, I think the Lakers will give them a game. As to whether that's enough, I don't know. You know,
but is it? I mean, the other night, I couldn't hear enough people wanting to bet Boston. Have you ever remembered a game like that with 2 huge stars out there getting 15 and they win straight up? Crazy.
It happens more often than you think. Classic NBA. All right. Yeah. If you want to say, like, how do you beat the NBA? Wait till everyone gets announced right before tip-off, and then bet on that team plus a boatload of points. You know, it works over and over and over again. The opposing team lets down. Oh, LeBron's not playing. AD's not playing. Your juice just doesn't flow the same way. Everyone that comes into the game, I'm getting extra playing time. I'm getting shots I don't normally get. Yeah. I'm playing with an energy I don't normally have. It's a classic, psychological scenario that plays out again and again and again in the NBA. So to say, have I seen it before? Yeah, I've seen it a boatload of times. And we'll see it again. And the reverse is often true as well. The star comes back, and then everyone else on the team lets down.
Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen tonight with them. I really do. And let me ask you one more game. Texas Tech in basketball tonight. Team that I think can rock and roll. What are your thoughts on that?
Texas Tech. I'm trying to remember. I got to find them because I don't remember who they're playing offhand. It was a game that I didn't load up on. So it was a game that Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did look at this game a little. Cincinnati's a weird team for me. I don't know what to do with Cincinnati. Part of me thinks that there's value on that squad, and you might want to be betting on them moving forward. Part of me thinks, yeah, not so much, and you want to. And so it's my mixed feelings on Cincinnati that kept me off of that. That's why I didn't look deeply into this game. Texas Tech's a one-way squad, another one-way squad in the Big 12. You know, You want them, you want your money on them, or leave it alone. Cincy's been a tough team for me to handicap.
Right.
I guess I lean the Texas Tech here, but Cincy, again, you know me when I'm trying to beat my head against the wall, trying to handicap one of these teams, and I'm just not feeling it on them.
You pass.
There's 362 other college basketball teams I can focus on. Cincy's not been one that I've been able to read this year at all.
All right. Teddy covers wagertalk.com. Any news with Vegas? Are you starting to feel? I know where you parking your private jet. I heard nobody can park their private jets out there. Any news about that?
Yeah, that's. So I live about maybe 5 miles from Allegiant.
Okay.
Allegiant's a little bit south of town, and I live further south than that. So it's really not far. I'm close to the airport and close to where all the private jets come in. And I mean, that's for the big weekends. That's always packed.
Yeah.
But you don't see it. I mean, this town handles 100,000 visitors like it's water off a duck's back.
Oh yeah.
We have 100,000 visitors every week. So it's not like the Super Bowl itself makes Vegas more insane than usual. That being said, I mean, all the action, people are coming in town. The props came out at the Westgate on Thursday night. It's always a party over there. I mean, it does feel like Super Bowl week, and it's only going to get busier.
Let me ask you real quick. The whole situation with the employee for the Jaguars that lost $20 million, and now the Jaguars want to go after FanDuel for the money or ask them. Does that sound pretty crazy to you? Like, the kid bet, he had the money. How are you going after them?
Because this is why you go after them, because they have deep pockets.
Yeah.
All right? lawsuits have nothing to do with who's actually liable. It has to do with who has money that might be able to pay. And this is look, the Jags are not going to win this lawsuit. It's a headline. It's drawing attention away from them and on the sports book. From a PR move, it's probably the right thing to do. But no, they're not going to win this lawsuit. If the Jaguars actually wanted to control their employees, they would have put systems in place that don't allow people to embezzle $20 million over 3 years. Man.
And a young kid,
That's
too.
on them. They know it.
Unbelievable. Crazy. Teddy, you're the best. Stay hot. We will definitely talk next Saturday. Jimmy's going to put up your picks on our social media. Go ahead. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Next Saturday, I'll give you guys some props as well.
Good.
But I was going to say the $20 million that this guy bet, it was fantasy. He was playing the fantasy lineup.
Oh, I know. Crazy stuff.
It's betting, yeah. So $24,000 a pop, head-to-head fantasy.
Oh, my God. Crazy. Crazy.
Good work if you can get it.
Oh, yeah.
You can follow me on Twitter, Teddy_covers. Visit the website, WagerTalk.com. Thanks so much. Talk to you guys next Saturday.
Teddy, have a great week and enjoy. It is the Greek, Joe, and Jimmy. We got our buddy Steve from Palm Beach Autographs calling up 1 o'clock. He's got Larry Zonka. Speaking of Super Bowls, he's coming to Palm Beach Autographs in Wellington. We'll be back. Peace.
The visual aid you need for all the freaky stuff we talk about on the radio. Find it at realradio921.com. Real Radio wants you to score some red zone revenue.
You asked for it, you got it. You like that?
We're hooking you up with $1,000 up to 13 times every weekday. It's playoff season. Bet on every game, make some crazy parlays, buy some playoff tickets, pay off some of that debt. Once you win the money, we don't care what you do with it.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Listen for the keyword and enter it at realradio921.com. Score $1,000 in red zone revenue. Good luck from Real Radio.
Hey, it's a Greek from Monroe's of Palm Beach, where the beautiful ladies are 7 days a week on a 5-star menu. And Sunday night, stop in 8 to 10. Bottomless mimosas and the beautiful ladies. And what's a better way to kick off a week to be at Monroe's on Sunday night? And for the big game, make your reservations today. It's the best place in the world to watch a big game with beautiful ladies, great menu, and you might be the winner of the game. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. Make sure you stop in 7 days a week, open at 5 a.m. The best views in the house are the ladies of Monroe's. Peace.
Are you a business owner, CEO, or responsible for marketing? If you are, iHeartMedia can help you reach your goals and find new customers. We reach more consumers in your target area than anyone else. And we can give you access to those potential customers more cost-effectively across radio, digital, podcasting, and social. We'd love to show you how iHeartMedia can work for you. From your cell, dial pound 250 and say keyword great results. That's pound 250 and say great results.
Hey, it's a Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka, the vodka of choice, and it makes a good night a great night. And the big game is coming up. And to pregame for the big game, make sure you got Tito's Handmade Vodka in your tailgate party. During the game, have Tito's. Put them in the lineup every time. And after the game, there's no way to celebrate a bigger win than with Tito's Handmade Vodka. Tito's Handmade Vodka, always in my lineup every time, and will definitely be the biggest thing in a big game. Tito's Handmade Vodka. Peace.
In Florida, hurricanes are a part of life. That's why over 100,000 Floridians have made Storm Smart a part of theirs. Our Category 5 storm catcher screens, shutters, and high-impact windows are designed to help protect your home from hurricane winds, rain, and airborne debris. In fact, Storm Smart can protect every opening in your home. If you live in Florida, extreme weather is a part of life. But for year-round storm protection, you can count on Storm Smart. Call 866-61-SMART today for your free in-home consultation.
Injured in an accident? Call Smith Ball Baez and Prather for your free case evaluation. Call us at 500-HELP, 500-HELP. HELP is just a local phone call away.
Being a great dad doesn't require some fat wallet. I realized a simple stopwatch could make my kids' day better. I turned everything into a speed competition. Just time everything. How fast can they make their bed? How quickly can they fold 10 shirts? The weirder, the better. I want timed who could hug me the longest. They'll be excited if you're excited. Trust me.
Pull out a stopwatch or try something else. Just choose to be a father first, today.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, savvy, staying ahead of the market at every turn, finding ways to do more with less, and taking advantage of every opportunity that comes their way. That's why Comcast Business is introducing the Small Business Bonus. For a limited time, you can get up to a $1,000 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle when you switch to Comcast Business, the company with the largest, fastest, reliable network. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call or go online to learn about the $1,000 bonus today.
Give your business a head start in 2024. Get started with internet and security for $49 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement when you add one unlimited mobile line. Call or go online to switch today. Ends 2/21/24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 100 megabits per second internet and security edge. EcoBill and autopay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Looking for top-notch personal protection? The Smith & Wesson Equalizer is here to level the playing field. Easy to rack slide, easy to control ergonomic grip. It's designed for you. With a 10, 13, and 15-round magazine included, size up for better control or size down for easier concealment. Don't miss out on the opportunity to upgrade your safety. Visit your local dealer now. To learn more about the Equalizer, visit smith-wesson.com. Smith & Wesson, empowering Americans. All capacity sizes may not be available in your jurisdiction. Be sure to check your local laws and regulations.
Real Radio weather.
From the Gordon Partners Weather Center, have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Jennifer Collins with CBS 12 News. Sunshine today with pleasant conditions as temperatures remain in the mid-70s this afternoon. Expect increasing cloud cover tonight. Temperatures will stay in the 60s through Sunday morning. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will roll through the area on Sunday with potential for heavy rainfall and strong wind gusts.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida.
Meal planning is work, so let Fresh from Florida help. Learn what's in season, browse hundreds of recipes, and get tips from Chef Justin by visiting freshfromflorida.com. Eat healthier with Fresh from Florida. There's sunshine in every bite.
From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Locker Room.
This is where the magic
Happens.
Now back to the locker room on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the locker room on a Saturday. We got Steve calling us from Palm Beach Autographs in a few minutes. Talk about a couple of big events he has, and he does have Larry Zonka coming in. Talk about Super Bowl. This guy did it all. 3 straight Super Bowls. Zonka helped the Dolphins win 2, 72 and 73. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello, and good afternoon.
Again, at 2:05, you'll have another chance to qualify for a 75-inch TV. That's going to be happening. Joe is here.
What's up, boys?
And don't forget, that is sponsored by Monroe's of Palm Beach. You might be losing on the scoreboard, but make sure you get over to Monroe's to watch the game with the beautiful ladies for the big game, and that is at 6 o'clock. I think we have him now, Steve from Palm Beach Autographs.
Yes, we do. Steve, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Doing good, Steve. How are you, buddy? This is where I get all my memorabilia. Palm Beach Autographs, getting ready for another big event, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We got a couple big ones coming up, and with the Super Bowl happening coming soon, we got a lot of action there. But yeah, our events in Wellington are going to be Larry Zonka's coming on the 24th.
Awesome.
February 24th, and then the next day we got a big Panthers event. Sam Reinhart and Sam Bennett are both coming for meet and greet.
So Zonka's coming when?
So Saturday the 24th, February 24th.
Okay.
Wellington Green, is it 23rd or 24th, whatever the Saturday is.
Okay.
And then, the following day, Sunday, is the Panthers' big event. And Zonka's like wild man, wilderness guy, living out in Alaska, never comes to Florida. So this is a rare opportunity for a meet and greet, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, he doesn't come to Florida much. Obviously, part of those great teams in the 70s, 3 Super Bowls in a row with Zonka. 72, 73.
MVP, Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's great. No doubt about it. I know you over the years, you had a lot of the guys from that 72 team. So what is hot right now? I guess Taylor Swift stuff's got to be hot, right?
Yeah, it's hot. Brock Purdy, too. Everybody seems to like him, of course. And then I don't know, what's the betting going on? Is it Mahomes winning it again?
Yes. Well, yeah. Well, the Niners are favored by 2. But, you never know what's going to happen. It's on the Hard Rock app. But we'll see what happens, because once the Super Bowl ends, then you get a lot of the team winning, obviously, with people wanting to buy stuff. What does a Mahomes football go for, autograph, ballpark?
Like $1,500 right now.
Wow.
We're getting up there. It's people are thinking this is like the next Brady type of thing. So a lot of people are investing in him, knowing that it's going to keep growing in value.
Wow, football. And what about a helmet or a jersey?
Yeah, similar range. His signature fee is just really high, so it's like nobody gets mini helmets or little pictures or things like that signed. If you're going to get an autograph, might as well get it on a premium piece like that, like a helmet, jersey, football. We actually have one in stock right now of a Mahomes and Travis Kelce both signed on the same football.
Wow.
I think it's sweet.
And what is that going for?
I think it's like $2,000.
Wow.
Spicy, but
it happens.
No.
I mean, they're both going to be Hall of Famers and maybe 3-time Super Bowl champs.
Yep.
You still see a lot of people want stuff with Brady?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, that's never going to end. We're doing a lot more interior design jobs, which is a lot of fun. So we get to create these awesome spaces, game rooms, things like that, where we'll frame up all the jerseys of the favorite players.
Cool.
That's awesome. So much fun.
Yeah, I think, I said,
we're loving it.
Yeah, no, you guys have a great, great business. We've been partners for 20 years, everything you need. And tell everybody, too, just not sports stuff. You have other things, too.
Oh, yeah, tons of entertainment memorabilia, entertainment music, movies. We do custom requests for movie theater rooms. We've got about 100 different movie pieces currently in stock in the Wellington Gallery. That's the mall at Wellington Green. And everything's on our site, too. It's palmbeachautographs.com. If you want to info on any of the signings, too, there's a signings tab. You can find out, tickets and all that to purchase and get to meet them.
Now, as far as the Dolphins, who is the highest, Tua or Hill?
Tyreek, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we had him at the store.
Yeah, I was there.
Back, and, it was, like, insane. Yeah, that's right. So it's he's definitely the highest in demand. I think there's still some people skeptical on Tua.
Okay.
Whether he's the guy, that type of thing. But everybody's all in on Tyreek.
And what about any action with the heaters with Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, I've tried a few different paths. So we're still talking. I'd love to do something with him, but nothing just yet.
Buy his coffee.
A funny event we have coming up this. This coming. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. What is it called? Like Blind Cat or something? Or
Something like that. It's a crazy name, but I know it's his coffee. He lives on it. They said supposedly. Who knows?
Really?
Yeah.
I think he was like in the bubble. He was like slinging coffee.
Oh yeah.
To all the teammates. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd love to do him, but we got a funny event this coming Saturday. Is Tatanka, who's like an old wrestler.
Okay.
So we're kind of doing a little bit of the wrestling world and a lot of MMA, a lot of expanding into some of the other markets that aren't as big, but they're fun.
Now, how about Apollo Creed Pass, which was sad? Carl Weathers with Stallone and Rocky.
Yeah,
that was sad. Everybody seemed to love him, and
for sure.
You know, people didn't realize he played in the NFL a couple of years as a linebacker. I believe he went to Grambling State.
Know that.
Yeah, he played for the Raiders 2 years and Canadian Football League. But he was a guy who, you know, I'm sure people liked his stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
How about Stallone?
Sad one.
Any possibility of him now that he lives in Palm Beach?
Oh, man, I'd love it. That'd be so sweet. He just did a meet and greet, like a photo op in front of the steps in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Like a really limited release, which would be pretty sweet. So you do like the arms up statue pose with him.
Oh, cool.
At the art museum. Yeah, it's kind of a fun one. I don't know. I'd love to do it. You know, we're open to it. There's another fun one we just launched. We've got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. We're trying to make a big push at getting him in for a signing. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we've got an angle on it.
Oh, that'd be great.
We're working.
Oh, yeah, The Rock. Oh, man, smell what he's cooking. Palm Beach autographs.
Right?
That'd be awesome.
No, I'm not saying it's happening. I'm saying it's in the works.
All right. Well, you know me.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure, Steve.
And
I already tweeted it, Steve. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm a gambler. I'm betting you'll pull it off. Steve, are you doing a golf tournament?
Yeah, tons. We got probably 20 a month. We're really active in that. Now we're doing just a ton of events all over the country now. We got about 100 events a month that we're involved in. So we got some fun ones.
Will you be at Honda this year? The old Honda?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Cognizant. Yep, we'll be out there. Our traditional deal. It's still the last year of our regular deal, and then we're going to be renewing it with. I guess the PGA Tour is taking over the tournament.
All right.
So we'll be renewing with them. But I don't think too much changes when the title sponsor changes. But,
all right. Well, I'll definitely see you there in a couple weeks with Tito's. But we're talking to Steve from Palm Beach Autographs.
Tito's.
Yeah, always. Palm Beach Autographs in Wellington. Anything you need memorabilia, these guys are the best. They've been our partners for years. And again, February 24th, Larry Zonka will be in Wellington. I'm going to try to get out there. That's a Saturday right after the show. I met him years ago. Would love to get an autograph with Zonka. And like Steve said, he does not come to Florida much. If you're a Dolphin fan, and great gift for your office, your game room, or maybe your man cave, Larry Zonka, number 39, Hall of Famer. So it's great. Steve, always great talking to you, bro.
The following day. Yeah, pleasure. And the following day, Sam Reinhart, number 2 in the NHL in goals.
Okay.
All-star, rock star player, and Sam Bennett as well.
And that's the 24th is the Saturday, so it'd be 24th and 25th, correct, you're saying?
Okay, sweet. Yeah, let's do it.
There you go.
All right, Steve, you have a great day. Keep in touch. I will see you soon. And good luck. Again, Palm Beach Autographs, you want some memorabilia, that's top of the line. That's where I suggest you go. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, guys.
Peace. It is the Greek. It is Jimmy. It is Joe. 877-927-6969 if you want to get involved with the show. The coaches are all done, Joe, in the NFL. Were you surprised? I was a little that Atlanta did not go with Belichick.
No, not even a little bit. And I've been I've been talking about, you go over the last few years with Belichick without Brady, and it's not that appetizing to a billionaire owner of a franchise. You don't want to turn over the keys to the kingdom to somebody who's not you and who hasn't delivered without the greatest quarterback we've ever seen, right? So it makes sense to me. He's going to be expensive. He's going to get his way with everything top to bottom. He's going to be the decision maker. He's going to be the lifeblood of the whole franchise. And I don't think he's put enough on the field the last 4 years without Brady to justify it. I just don't. It's a great story. He's a phenomenal name. He's forever on the coaching Mount Rushmore. And the guy's probably the greatest coach of all time. But I'm sorry, man. It's a new era of football. It's offensive dominant, right? At least that's generally what people are aiming for. It's an offensive game nowadays. And he has not shown the ability to cultivate a good offense without a Hall of Fame quarterback. We just haven't seen it.
Now, the speculation is going to fly out there when he's there next year. He's not coaching. That possibly
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Well, I think more the East. I think the Jets and Giants.
Of course.
I think the Eagles.
Of course. I think it's going to be the type of thing like we saw with Bill Cowher. We saw Bill Cowher every offseason.
Yeah.
For like the 2-3 years after he retired. For like probably a solid decade, you heard about that. As a Browns fan, I can tell you, Bill Cowher played for the Browns, and he started his coaching career for the Browns.
Yeah.
So when he went to Pittsburgh and was great, Brown fans would love if we could somehow rectify that screw-up by letting him go to Pittsburgh and get him back. So Browns fans were chomping at the bit. Every time we had a coaching change, which was literally every other year for the Browns in that stretch, there's Bill Cowher bought a house in Cleveland, or like the Browns are reaching out to Cowher, yada, yada, yada. You're going to hear that name until it's just like not even possible anymore. You're always going to hear it.
How about this rumor? The Chiefs win, Andy Reid retires, and Belichick goes to the Chiefs.
Yeah, I don't see that one happening. There's obviously a possibility that Reid hangs him up. He's had a phenomenal career. Who could question anything about that move? I don't think it's going to happen. I certainly don't think Belichick is going to move into Kansas City. I don't see that.
How about Jerry Jones this week saying, which I don't know, but it's Jerry Jones, probably not on his medicine, saying that I can work with Belichick.
Yep, that is the most Jerry Jones thing of all time.
Why?
No, because people stopped talking about the Cowboys. That's why.
Yeah.
That's exactly why. They lost. They were out of it. They kept McCarthy. There was no more story.
Yeah.
And then he had to do something for his podcast, right? Or whoever he was talking to.
Oh, yeah, all the reporters. Crazy.
Yeah.
I think they reached out to Belichick that night. I think the Eagles did too, and I think he said no to both. I think Belichick said no because Parcells and him are tight.
Yeah.
Parcells said, don't go there. It's a blank show.
Yeah.
And he runs everything.
Yeah. I honestly, we'll never know. Who knows who they reached out to or anything like that. I think Belichick is being overrated by the media and the public at this point, just because of everything that goes into bringing him into your organization and what it's going to cost and what the possible outcomes could. Like I just all of that I think is being overrated. And I don't think these billionaires want to hand everything over.
But
to
they want to
somebody
win.
else.
They want to win.
But like I said, if he's coming with Brady, then Take my wallet, take my keys, here's my car, take my house. I don't care. Just win.
Does the fact, and if you said this already, I apologize. Does the fact that, he's obviously going to have to draft a quarterback, right? I mean, that would be the thing, like bringing him in now.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't matter who's head coaches, they're going to draft a quarterback, right? Do you trust who they have now, or would you have trusted Bill, or because of the fact that he bet on Mac Jones kind of sours that taste?
Are you asking for a specific team or just say I'm an owner of a team?
I get Atlanta would be one,
okay,
but I guess any team that would have to draft, because if he went to the Chargers, I don't think they would have drafted a quarterback, right?
Exactly.
I can't say any team,
and that's why I thought the Chargers were by far the best fit for him because there's a lot of talent on that team.
Sure,
just clean it up, up, organize it, make it efficient, make it a winner, and you've got your quarterback already. Just you're good to go,
right?
But as soon as Tom left, you heard the chatter, oh, it's a system. Any capable veteran is going to get us exactly where we need to go. Well, that didn't work because Cam Newton came in and he wasn't the guy, right? So what do? They get Mac Jones. They get the guy that they wanted in Mac Jones, who not inexplicably, but if you guys remember, like he fell to 15. There was talk about Mac Jones going to 3 to San Francisco, which in retrospect probably would have been a better pick than Trey Lance because Mac Jones had a good rookie year, right? And if you put him in that San Francisco system, why can't he do what Purdy's doing? Mac Jones is a very talented kid, or at least he was until New England, ruined him in just under 3 seasons. But Belichick got his guy. He got a talented kid. He got a kid from a program he's very comfortable and familiar with Alabama. The Patriots have a lot of Alabama guys, and his communication with Saban is obviously, very well known. So it's like he had his choice of a quarterback, and he destroyed him flatly. He regressed every single year. He was good as a rookie. They made the playoffs. Then he got worse. Bad coaching, bad talent, bad everything. And then the next year, he was even worse. He got supplanted by Bailey Zappi.
Right.
So why am I trusting Bill to do the one thing that I need? I need an offense. I need a quarterback. Who's my guy to do that? It's not Bill. It's just not.
All right.
And you can even go back. You can circle all the way back, okay? He takes a New England job. He has Drew Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe gets hurt. People want to give them credit for Tom Brady. You know what? If they would have believed in Tom Brady, maybe they took him in the 5th round. Maybe they take him in the 4th round. Maybe the 3rd. Maybe the 2nd. They fell ass backwards into the greatest quarterback in the NFL's history with a 6th-round pick. And like, I'm sorry, I've been saying this for a long time. I think that's the difference between Bill Belichick and a guy like Wade Phillips is Tom Brady. Because Wade Phillips is a great coach. He's a great defensive coordinator. He had success as a head coach, took Buffalo to the playoffs, Music City Miracle. Yep. He was a good coach. Never had a quarterback.
Yep.
You give Tom Brady to Wade Phillips, who knows?
Yep.
Who knows?
No,
you know?
Tom Brady to anybody.
Of course.
Yeah,
of
more
course.
than likely.
Yeah,
he's that good.
I don't have the juice today to fight with you about Belichick.
Yeah, no, I got it.
What do we got to hold?
We got Brian on the line. Brian's checking in with the locker room. Hey, Brian.
What up, Brian?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Hey, Jimmy, how are you?
I'm doing great, Brian. Thanks for the chat off air there. He's giving me a lesson on the golf and how the PGA works and the cut works.
Cool. Nice.
No problem. How about you, Joe? What's happening? How are you?
Oh, living the dream one day at a time, baby. You know that.
Good, good. Hey, Greek.
You're the one reason I always say, how's life taking too long?
Hello, Greek.
What's up, Joe?
Listen, I've got, almost an hour ago, you guys were discussing some offensive types of strategy. I've noticed a lot, especially in that Bucks-Eagles game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened in that game, Greek. I remember, like you said, the week before the last game with the Panthers, they barely won that game.
Yep.
And then didn't they shut out touchdowns? The Eagles 9. Didn't they 3 field goals?
Yeah.
It was 32-9, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the Eagles?
I mean, they have fallen apart. They were 10-1, and the last month and a half, they just fell apart. I mean, there's been many different scenarios. The coach is staying, but he's blaming the offensive and defensive coordinator.
Both those guys got fired.
They both got fired.
They quit.
And that's what some coaches do. They just say, okay, I'm going to blame the other ones. But when they were 10-1, everybody was saying the Eagles are going back to the Super Bowl. But they just fell apart, and they stopped motion on offense, and they just didn't play well. And they look very flat to me.
Yeah. Well, speaking of offense, like I said, I noticed in that game a lot, and everybody is doing it. These quarterbacks, once you send the guy in motion, if the guy doesn't follow him, you know it's his own defense.
Yep.
And what they would do is just take advantage of that, cross him through the zone, and hit the guy down the middle.
I agree. I mean, and they just the one thing the Chiefs do that a lot. They keep motion a lot going. The Niners were doing it, but I don't know. I think the Eagles just fell apart, and I think it's going to be a good game. I am surprised about the line. Almost shocked that the Chiefs are getting 2. I can't see that line at 2.
You've been with the Chiefs all year,
yeah.
Even though they had their spell. But I agree with you. But isn't it something maybe to get the bettors to kind of scratch their head and maybe throw some money at San Francisco instead of everybody just being on the Chiefs?
Well, the line, the game. The line is dictated by the money. People are putting money on San Fran. For whatever reason, the public is thinking that San Fran's going to win. Based on the last couple of games, I don't see it. I just don't.
I agree with you. If the Chiefs come out like they do, I think, like you said, if they score, even if it's just a field goal on every first drive.
Yeah, and the experience. I mean, when you get to the Super Bowl, and I've had the pleasure over the years to talk to some players who played in it, just the experience and the nerves that goes in there. And Mahomes has been there so many times. I mean, I think, to me, that's an advantage over a quarterback who's never been there and a coach who hasn't had great success. I saw a great article. I read a great article and heard Edelman on a podcast talk about the Super Bowl, how it was almost like, nature for them, just their normal day because they've been in so many. But in the first year, how nervous he was. I think that adds something that they don't talk about at all. And I think Mahomes just has such a tremendous edge over the 49ers and that whole situation.
Yeah, you got a good point there. I really enjoyed the old Brady and Peyton Manning.
Yeah, it was great.
Both of those guys had the experience,
Mm-hmm.
and the ability to beat the other guy. Just good times back then.
Yeah, Brady had his number.
Yeah, it's like in boxing, I remember when I was young, my dad used to, I went through a few professional fights, but you had the guys back then. Boxing used to be big. I mean, it was on TV every week. Everybody used to watch Friday night at the fight.
Oh, you're going back, yeah. Way back when they were doing, yeah. There's no doubt about it. I mean, people love those when both teams are there, rivals. People love them in college football, Yankees and Red Sox. You go down here in football, Florida State, Miami. You love that because you get juiced up for the game, you know what? And that, and a lot of what today, a lot of like the NBA people don't like is that these guys are so friendly and they're all hugging each other after the game. And a lot of your average fans say they feel these guys don't care whether they win or lose. And that hurts a little bit.
Yeah, I don't believe there's any truth to that. I mean, I'm from New England, I'm from Maine, and so you're New York, Jersey. I'm Boston. You're the Yankees. So I know exactly what you're talking about. One of the biggest rivalries, either the Lakers. Now the Lakers and the Celtics, aren't they both at 11 championships right now, tied?
17, I believe.
That's right, 17 each. So they both. Now that last championship that the Lakers won, I don't know. It seemed. The year, even the 2 years after that, went flat. I mean, really, after Desert Storm, you had the red, white, and blue Patriots go. After Katrina, the New Orleans, the Saints won. And then after Kobe, the Lakers. I don't know. It's hard not to, there's some kind of conspiracy, something going on there. But you can look at it a zillion different ways, like you say. When you give all the mods, then you say, don't listen to them.
Yeah, no, you got to shut out the noise. Always good talking to you, brother. I'm glad you're listening, and you're always welcome on the show. And call us next week. We'll talk about the Super Bowl some more.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Have a great weekend, guys.
You too. Peace. Jim, we got time for one more or no? No, we're actually late. Okay, it is the locker room on a Saturday. We'll come back. We're going to have a couple people on hold. We'll talk some more NFL. Then 205, don't forget, your chance again to qualify for a 75-inch TV for the big game by Monroe's. We'll be back.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
It was like brown boxes, and there was a parachute, and they were coming down in several people's backyards in this neighborhood. But not from a plane. You may have made one of these at some point during your childhood.
A slingshot.
No, you're not going to get it.
Macaroni pictures.
How can it be macaroni pictures?
The News Junkie. Weekday afternoons at 2 on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Hey, it's the Greek for Jason Weiser, my attorney. Whether you were injured due to a car accident or a medical malpractice issue, a slip and fall, or any kind of injury due to a fault of another, their team can help you. Board-certified personal injury attorneys. They can help you determine the responsibility party and pursue the damages and justice you deserve. Contact them at 561-689-8180, 561-689-8180. No fees unless they win. Jason Weiser, my attorney for over 20 years.
Are you a business owner, CEO, or responsible for marketing? If you are, iHeartMedia can help you reach your goals and find new customers. We reach more consumers in your target area than anyone else, and we can give you access to those potential customers more cost-effectively across radio, digital, podcasting, and social. We'd love to show you how iHeartMedia can work for you. Get started today at iHeartAdvertising.com. That's iHeartAdvertising.com.
I had my first kid at 19, and this is going to sound strange, but the best advice I can give to other young dads is stay. I wanted to run away. I wanted to just keep living my own life, but I chose to be her dad, and now I'm glad I did. I can't imagine my life without my daughter, and I can't imagine making her grow up without a dad.
Dads, today may feel hard, but it's always the right choice to be a father first.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
Together, we're Anajar and Levine, and our team is a triple threat to big insurance companies.
Don't settle with the insurance companies for a fraction of what your case is worth. We'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
That's the Anajar and Levine difference. Get your free case review right now. We'll help you take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
In Florida, hurricanes are a part of life. That's why over 100,000 Floridians have made StormSmart a part of theirs. Our Category 5 storm catcher screens, shutters, and high-impact windows are designed to help protect your home from hurricane winds, rain, and airborne debris. In fact, StormSmart can protect every opening in your home. If you live in Florida, extreme weather is a part of life. But for year-round storm protection, you can count on StormSmart. Call 866-61-SMART today for your free in-home consultation.
Sunshine came softly through my window today.
Florida truly is the Sunshine State, and it shows in everything we grow. When you shop, choose Fresh from Florida.
'Cause I made my mind up, you're going to be mine. I tell you right now.
Fresh from Florida. There's sunshine in every bite.
Have you been injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident? If so, Smith Ball Baez and Prather, Florida injury lawyers, will help and fight for you. Our purpose is legal power. Our mission is huge results. If you've been injured in an accident, the lawyers at Smith Ball Baez and Prather will help. Call us at 500-HELP, 500-HELP. With Smith Ball Baez and Prather, help is just a phone call away. Offices Palm Beach Gardens, Boca Raton, and Port St. Lucie.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, savvy, staying ahead of the market at every turn, finding ways to do more with less, and taking advantage of every opportunity that comes their way. That's why Comcast Business is introducing the Small Business Bonus. For a limited time, you can get up to a $1,000 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle when you switch to Comcast Business, the company with the largest, fastest, reliable network. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call or go online to learn about the $1,000 bonus today.
Give your business a head start in 2024. Get started with internet and security for $49 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement when you add one unlimited mobile line. Call or go online to switch today. Ends 2/21/24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 100 megabits per second internet and security edge. EcoBill and autopay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
Show your love this Valentine's with exquisite fashion jewelry from Diamonds Direct and save an extra 20%. Now through Valentine's, all fashion favorites at Diamonds Direct are on sale. All earrings, all bracelets, all necklaces, stackable bands, colored gemstone jewelry, and more. Lots of romantic and timeless gifts for under $500. Special financing available too. Don't miss this. An extra 20% savings on all fashion jewelry favorites at Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton and Aventura. Shop in store or online at diamondsdirect.com. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool Drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks Vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
This is Katina Mobley. This is what's trending from iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Bam Adebayo's 20 points and 14 boards propelled the Heat to a road win over the Wizards last night. Miami has won 2 straight after a 7-game losing streak. In college basketball, Miami's men's squad entertains Virginia Tech. And San Francisco tight end George Kittle missed the second straight practice due to a toe injury as the Niners prepare to face the Chiefs at Super Bowl 58 in Vegas. DraftKings line is the Niners as 2-point favorites. I'm Bill Parenta.
Owning a Mercedes-Benz EV isn't just extraordinary, it's extra easy. With full remote access to your vehicle from your phone via the Mercedes Me Connect app, the vehicles are all electric. The feeling is all Mercedes. The choice is all yours. Learn more. MBUSA.com/EQ.
Get ready for the big game with the free iHeartRadio app, the official partner of the NFL Podcast Network, featuring the biggest names in the game like Ross Tucker and his daily NFL podcast.
I am so looking forward to that game.
NFL Total Access.
That's another mini storyline to watch.
NFL Now.
This could be the dangerous team.
And many more. The free iHeartRadio app in the NFL, getting you the insight and behind-the-scenes stories you need for the big game. Just open the free iHeartRadio app and search NFL and listen now. iHeartRadio. Free never sounded so good.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
If it works for you, I got a couple of my friends with situations with their wives, and I'm surprised, but they're happy. And it works. Yep. So there it is.
She's banging a tennis pro, and he's banging the maid?
I don't promote that. I
didn't say you promoted it. Why we go every time?
I'm not promoting you. I'm not promoting you. What are you about? Opposite day. Tennis pros do get a lot of ass. That I could say.
Not surprised.
It is the Penthouse. We'll be back with some more ass.
The Penthouse. Weekdays 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk from the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to The Locker Room. Ta-da! Now back to The Locker Room on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the locker room. A lot of college hoops today, baby. Got some great games. Houston and Kansas, 4 o'clock. Woo! Light up a cigar for that. North Carolina and Duke tonight. UConn and St. John's right now at the Garden. At the Garden. Great game. And you got the Knicks and Lakers tonight. Clippers coming to Miami tomorrow. Take on the Heaters. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good afternoon.
There'll be plenty of Super Bowl talk today and the rest of the week on Real Radio 92.1. And your chance at 205 to qualify for a 75-inch TV. Thank you, Monroe's of Palm Beach. Joe's in the house.
What's going on, boys?
And who do we have on the horn?
We got Chris on the line. Hey, Chris, welcome to the locker room. What's going on, pal?
Well, got a couple questions. Enjoy the show. I heard Teddy covers, and I want to thank him because I'm not a big gambler at all. I've just picked it up recently for a kind of entertainment value. Having fun with it. But he gave like a TCU pick the other week, and it was like triple overtime, and I cashed in on it. It was very entertaining.
Oh yeah.
So today he gives the Kansas City teaser. And I went on the Hard Rock app, which I hate to do this to you because it's an advertiser, I think, maybe. But I have a lot of problems with the Hard Rock. For one, it doesn't seem they let you do a teaser on the same event. That's the message I'm getting.
Teaser or parlay?
Teaser.
I'm not sure. I didn't try anything on that.
Chris, I've noticed that too. There's certain things that they won't let you do together. Like you can try to do a parlay with it, and it'll be like kind of marked off. Like you can only do one or the other. You need to do like other stuff for the parlay. You can't do like a spread and a under at the same time.
Oh,
or like
They don't let you do like same game and over unders a lot of times.
Yeah.
Well, so that's Teddy Cover's pick was like the teaser for the
Super Bowl.
It was under Kansas City. Yeah.
He teased up 53.5 and took the under, and then he teased up Kansas City +8.
That's why they're not letting it happen, because it's gonna happen. Trying to sabotage Teddy.
Yeah. So, and it's weird though that because they kind of there's no other football game, so it tells you to kind of like pick another sport. It's like, well, there's only one. There's not another game I can tease it with. You can't do another sport, and you can't do another. There's only one football event left.
But you could do other sports. You could do other sports with that.
I'm sorry, Chris. Are you trying to parlay those two bets, or are you trying to do them separate?
No.
Teaser. So he's putting them together.
I tried it. I tried everything because
Still there, buddy?
Are you still there?
Yeah, I think he sounded like he was on a car phone.
Yeah, we lost you. Chris, if you want to call back, there are.
Please.
Yeah, and again, you could go to Hard Rock and ask them. And Jimmy has talked about before, there are sections where you could ask questions, correct, Jimmy?
Yeah, there's ways that you can search things out. The Discover on the very bottom has a little hourglass, so you can put it on there, and you might be able to find some. I was just trying to see because I put in his bet.
You did?
And
the teaser?
3-bet parlay, but
well, you put a teaser, but it's 2-team, not 3.
Right. No, I did his 3 plays.
Oh, okay, but that's not
which was Northwestern, the Warriors, and Kansas City.
Yeah, the gentleman was talking about putting it in the teaser.
Right.
Yeah, you would have to check with Hard Rock. I don't run the Hard Rock, and if I did, I would give myself a raise. 877-927-6969.
See, I parlayed it, but what I didn't do was I didn't take Kansas City +8. So I did the under 52.5 and the points.
In a teaser?
In a parlay. In a 3-game parlay. I took Northwestern -1.5. I took the Hawks -2, and I took the Chiefs under 52.5. So just in a parlay.
Yeah, but
I didn't.
But that means you raised it because it was only 47
right.
Okay, I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck.
Exactly. That's what I did.
Yeah. Teaser, I don't think they let you do. But we'll say, again, I'm not the expert for Hard Rock. You would have to call them or they have a place for questions. But again, if I ran the Hard Rock, I would do a couple things. I would give myself a raise and put myself on the logo right between Hard and Rock. With my face. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. We got the Knicks tonight and the Lakers at the Garden. At the Garden. How excited. Man, I got to tell you, this is my old school. I remember going as a kid or even a young guy going to Knicks games in the 90s. Man, I was so primed for those games when the Knicks used to play the Bulls and the Pacers in Boston. And this is the first time in a long time Knicks got a real meaningful game tonight. So we'll see what happens. Going to be a good game. We talked about the Taylor Swift, and a lot of people were like, oh, my God, Taylor Swift, I don't like her. We said, why don't you like her? And people just haven't explained. They're just sick of seeing her. I think that's the problem with it. And they're just sick of her whole, the money and everything like that. And that is one of the reasons why some people are betting against the Chiefs, which is crazy to me. They're like, I don't want to see the Chiefs win. I'm like, why? Because Taylor Swift. What the hell does that have to do with it?
I heard there's a prop that you can make that Kelsey will propose on the field after the game.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's wild.
I don't think he's going to
I had a buddy. It's like, I want to put $20 on it. I'm like, why? You just tear it up and burn it.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Tell me, give me my 20. Give me the $20 to me. I need gas.
I don't know if I kept it, but there was
You got a sheet.
You could bet on who was going to whether or not she was he does it or not. It had to be on the field after the game. I'm trying to recall off the top of my head.
Who's going to be in her suite?
You could bet on who is going to be in her suite, who would be his best man, who would be her bride's maid of honor.
Yeah.
A couple things like that. Would they have it in whether it was Tennessee, a couple different places, Las Vegas, where the wedding would be, whether the wedding would be by June 1st of 2025. There's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
Crazy.
Bets on stuff like that.
Yeah, who would do something like that? Crazy, Joe. It's like betting on elevators at the Wynn.
Yeah, I have to know.
I mean, who's gonna do it? I mean, come on, who would do that? Or betting on golfers at the Wynn with your friends, and then you see a guy at the buffet, and you go up to him, and you ask him, you go, what is wrong with you? This is why you can't hit a long shot. And the guy looks at you like, who the hell are you? We explained to him, me and my friends used to bet on golfers. We used to, we were up in the Penthouse, and we would bet on 3 or 4 of them who would hit the longest shot, $100 a pop. And then we would, you see their colors of their shirt, and you go downstairs. If you bumped into them, we would bitch at them.
Hey, you, blue.
Yeah. And I said to him, dude, little less donuts.
Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, thanks for nothing. And then the elevator game, which I invented, which I'm very happy at. When you go to the Wynn Casino, there's usually 4 big elevators. We would bet which one would come up first for $100. I mean, these are great games. I mean, come on. You go down either 100 or you're up 4. I mean, you know what it's like to walk down there with 4 in your pocket? You're like, all right, I'm ready up 4. I mean, come on. Oh, you need it because, we had so many bets on our own. The best game we ever came up with, but you had to be honest. Jimmy's good at this because he's honest. You'd be good too. We would bet, like, if you saw somebody who looked like somebody, a movie star or a ball player, and you would be able to bet 50, 100, or 200. We do it in the airports. We do it at casinos. Oh, man, we used to have, like, great ones. Like, you remember one time I had 400 on Huey Lewis, and a guy came over, and I was like, Huey Lewis at the bar.
Huey Lewis in the news. Let's do it.
That's right. Huey Lewis at the bar for 400. It was like, yeah, Huey Lewis. Stuff like that. It was crazy. Oh, man, who was one? Roger Moore, my buddy, one time beat me on. It's just like crazy stuff. And then people are like maybe sitting there and you're looking at them and they're looking at you like you're crazy because you look over and you're like, Woody Allen for $250? What do you want to do?
Woody?
No,
yes.
you don't think? Oh, no. There was a couple I had recently with my friends that were just unbelievable, just like spot on. And you would nail them. And these are always like not huge stars, but people that you see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you figure out, you like whatever. But the elevator game was great because like you get off the elevator at the Wynn and you see like 3-4 guys on their knees, like with $400 on the floor. And you're looking at it like, what the hell are these guys doing? Are they staying here?
You walk out, 3 people are angry, and the one guy's like, yeah!
What are you doing? And then, they would have the above the elevator. It shows you where it is.
Yeah.
And then, like, I think we're on floor 58. And if somebody hit like 57, you'd be like, yeah, nice, quick 400. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. Bosa said, the Chiefs, what do you think of the offensive line? They hold a lot. Oh, I don't know if that's going to go back and haunt him. But again, no comments so far. Media day is Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So media day is Monday. That's when you'll have like 1,000 reporters.
Yeah.
There.
Radio Row.
Radio Row is different than media day. Radio Row is something that they do all week.
Yeah.
All the radio stations go there. And they interview everybody who's been in the Super Bowls and players. Not the current players so much, more the older guys who are hawking something or something like that. They did it down here in Miami. It was cool. I never really got involved in it. Wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I've been on a lot of different things with Super Bowls, but a lot of times we did stuff where we could make money. And I didn't care about being on Radio Row because if I can't put cash in my pocket, who cares?
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah, I'm not doing it. You want to pay me? Yeah, I'll do it. But if not, I'm not doing it. College hoops today, man. Some great games. Houston and Kansas at 4 o'clock. Then 7 o'clock, you got Carolina Duke. Come on. What else you want? You can go to Monroe's tonight after that, and you'll have a great Saturday night. Tennessee and Kentucky, TCU, Texas, UConn, St. John's right now, on to God and as we speak. And the Knicks and the Lakers tonight. What a turnaround that would be. UConn's playing St. John's today at 12, and then you go have dinner maybe at Nello's or Smith & Lewinsky's in the city and go back tonight and see the Lakers and Knicks.
That's a nice little basketball
sounds
day
like fun.
right there.
I mean, that'd be a good day. I mean, you want to talk about having a good time, and then you hammer both. And sports betting's legal in Newark, so you bet the first game, and then you go. I remember going to the Big East as a kid. And my dad would get me tickets. I would be there all day.
Yeah.
You know, I remember and I remember the big thing.
Like Big East tournament?
Oh,
type
yeah,
deal?
yeah. And the big thing for me, and my mother used to always rail on me, and my dad's office was at Worldwide Plaza, was that I would be able to stay all day.
Yeah.
And I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I would beg him, like, I'm okay, let me stay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he would go at first game with me, then he would shoot out, and I would sit all day. And I was like in heaven.
That's
you know
awesome.
what I mean? Big
That's
East,
awesome. Yeah.
you know, you just sit there as a kid eating popcorn, having a hot dog. You're like, this is great.
Yeah.
It was fun. And no betting involved. Like I was a normal person.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
No, maybe. I might have got dropped off in the limousine, but I wasn't.
A couple bucks of Legos, maybe something like that. You know what might beat that though is White Castle in South Brunswick, and then you go over to Newark for a Devils game. I mean, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
That's good.
It's not bad.
It's almost the same,
be
right?
way worse.
You know, Nello's, Knicks,
Nello's,
White Castle, Devils.
Not bad.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah, pretty much. Put in throw in a hooker.
Yeah, where's the hooker from though? That matters.
That matters.
Mm-hmm. Picking up an entertainer in White Castle parking lot 3 a.m. I'm gonna think.
You know what?
Let's
go to Nello's.
Yeah. I'm going to go over SAT score under 900.
Oh, under 9. Wow.
Well, you get 6 for your name.
Generous.
You get 6 for your name.
That's like teasing up 53 and a half for the Super Bowl.
What makes you think they're locked into getting their name right, G?
The place in Vegas that gets them so much hype at all in Vegas, you'll see it next week, and it happened to me when I took my stepson to Vegas, is the friggin' In-N-Out burger. I'm still amazed at that place, how much people love it.
Oh, it's so good.
One of the 49ers was talking about it.
Yeah, it's
and
amazing.
I'm like, oh, God. Now, have you had it?
Yeah, In-N-Out? Yes.
Now, where'd you have it, out there?
Yeah, I lived in Pacific Beach, California for a little bit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No,
Was
yeah,
that when you were in jail?
In and out like every other day. What's that?
Is that when you were in jail?
No,
Was that
no.
before or after?
No,
the prison?
I honestly, we're gonna knock on wood. Never been to jail. Never been arrested.
Well, I don't think that's something you should be accomplished. Like, big
No,
thing.
but I'm saying there's like 1,000,001 ways to get in trouble.
Yeah,
you know?
you shouldn't be bragging about that.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead, knock on wood if you want.
Well, no, and I want to tell our listeners that I haven't been to jail because they're like, oh wow, Joe went to jail. Better be careful there, dude.
It might be a little bit more street struck, but in and out.
Street struck?
Oh, in and out.
Street cred.
Yeah, street cred.
150?
Yeah, in and out. It was the only place I ever went to in my life that the line outside and then you went inside. It was crazy.
Yeah. And not just that, you're in this line outside that's a mile long, and it's quick and efficient.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah,
In and out's phenomenal.
We were staying at the Wynn, and he wanted to go there the last day.
Yeah.
I mean, broke my stones.
You tried it, right?
Yeah, I went with him, but I spent $150 on a car service to take him over there.
Oh, God.
Crazy.
You just had to make it happen.
I had to make it happen.
Yeah,
I mean, and the guy was so nice. He was like, I'll wait for you. And I thought he was doing me something nice. Yeah, get the meter going.
Yeah, of course.
It was
Perfect.
And I said to him,
It was doing you a favor.
Don't worry. I'll wait for you.
you know, it's funny. I didn't even think about it or whatever, but I said to him, hey, you want anything? He goes, yeah, give me a cheeseburger and a Coke. So I got him a cheeseburger and a Coke. Never thanked me. Then we went back to the Wynn. It was like $1.50. It's like a $1.50 round trip. I was like, oh, cool.
Are we going to take out the burger and Coke there?
I
guys?
should have. Yeah, you should have.
There's your tip.
I should have said it. Who do we got, Jimmy?
Chris is calling back. Hey, Chris, welcome back to the show.
Welcome back, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry about that.
No problem.
So, just a few more things with the Hard Rock.
Mm-hmm.
I tried today. You guys were talking about North Carolina
Duke.
big college basketball game tonight. I didn't see. I use the Hard Rock on my desktop. I don't have it on the app.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see the game. I didn't see any evening basketball games for college basketball.
It's on there because I'm telling you, it's on there because I was at the Hard Rock this morning. I met somebody at 6 o'clock, and I took the game. So
Is it online?
I think if you go online, again, everybody's different, and you go to NCAA all games, it should show up. That game is tonight at 6:30.
Sometimes you got to look at the very, very top where it says view all games because they give you the premier ones, and then if you click all, and then every single one possible will come up. Sometimes there's ones they don't show right away. I don't know if it's because they're not as popular or why they do it.
Duke, North Carolina is there. It's one of the biggest games of the day.
Yep.
But it's 6:30 tonight.
Yeah, I didn't see any. Maybe it's filtered out because I wasn't seeing any evening basketball games.
Hit all.
Stuff scores.
Yeah, I don't.
See, I don't do it on my desktop, so I don't know if there's a difference there. I mean, I don't know why it would be any different.
No, but if you hit all games, you should see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had that kind of problem. So, Greek, if you were working today at the Hard Rock, I would have to fire you, unfortunately, because when I called over there, I called before in the show.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the tax implications. Like you had mentioned, you had about something about like tax implications. Whether you were, is there a difference if you bet at the casino in person versus online?
Mm-hmm.
So I called over there.
Yeah.
And after an hour plus, and then I got nowhere except housekeeping management. I finally got a manager, and she flat out told me 30% tax on both. And I was like, that's just not correct. That's just absolutely false. That's as far as I got.
No, it's not. I think anything over 10,000 you got to pay tax, but anything under, I don't think there's any tax. I've cashed tickets there recently.
I know you mentioned that, and I tried to tell her that. I'm like, is there a certain dollar amount? Usually that's what it is. It's a certain amount that, you don't, it's like the track or something.
Yeah. Well, she's in housekeeping. What the hell is she?
Oh, yeah. Got Henrietta.
But they couldn't transfer. I'm like, I need the sports book. There's nobody there to answer a question. I didn't expect them to have the answer. What I did expect was, let me get you over to the gaming department, specifically the sports book, which I was asking for. Like that, anybody should be able to do. But apparently, there's nobody there that can pick up a phone and answer those questions. So.
Again, you're talking a huge casino with thousands of people. Maybe it's just the wrong thing. I mean, I think the app's great. And I think I'm so happy for the state of Florida that we have sports betting. But there are certain things where you can't do both. Like, if you want a team in the over and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just a little. So, yeah, well, anyway, thanks. I enjoy the show. Like I said, I'm just like, I do it for a little entertainment. I don't.
Yeah, so do I.
and it hit me at the right time because it was a couple about the last weekend of the NFL season. I ended up getting COVID, so I was sitting around. I'm like, I'm gonna watch football all day.
That's fun.
Everything else, and I'm like,
yeah, you got to watch football and listen to Real Radio. You got a good life.
That sounds like you're living.
Well, yeah, living with COVID at the time, but that's all right.
You're good.
The worst part was over. So it was a lot of fun. Anyway, I do enjoy the show. And,
Thank you. We try to entertain every day.
I'm convinced, Greek, I've called before that you and I somehow ran into each other in New York City in the 80s because I used to do a lot of the same stuff, the Garden, Mets games, Yankee games, Knicks concerts, it was a lot of fun back
How about the China Club? Did you ever go to China Club?
No, I was I used to go to a place called the Lone Star Cafe for music, a little bar that had everybody would stop in and play, kind of a well-known music place. I'm a guitar player, so
cool.
Everyone from Clapton to the Stones, all
wow,
and Dylan, and
big names.
Yeah, where else? The Beacon, Beacon Theater.
Oh yeah, that's big. Yeah, that Beacon was
Stone Pony.
Yeah. Well, Stone Pony was in Jersey, but the Beacon's in Manhattan on the west side. I think it was 74th or something like that. But great talking to you, bro, and thank you for listening. Always call in.
You bet.
All right, peace. Every chance I get. It is the Greek. It is Joe. It is Jimmy. Now we're at 2:05. That's when the big hand's on the 2 and the small hand's on the 12. You guys can call out for your chance to qualify for a 75-inch TV. Another Super Bowl question. It's trivia, baby. It's coming at you. 75-inch TV. You can't have a Super Bowl party without the TV. You just can't. Come on. It's like having a bachelor party and not having any little hot dogs. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
We're everywhere you need to be. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Well, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool Drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
Hey, it's the Greek from Monroe's of Palm Beach, where the beautiful ladies are 7 days a week in a 5-star menu. And Sunday night, stop in 8 to 10. Bottomless mimosas and the beautiful ladies. And what's a better way to kick off a week to be at Monroe's on Sunday night? And for the big game, make your reservations today. It's the best place in the world to watch a big game with beautiful ladies, great menu, and you might be the winner of the game. It's Monroe's of Palm Beach. Make sure you stop in 7 days a week, open at 5 a.m. The best views in the house are the ladies of Monroe's. Peace.
If you're looking for the yard of your dreams, look no further than Moon Valley Nurseries. America's largest box tree grower is now open in Riviera Beach. Here you'll find a wide assortment of mature trees and hedges to choose from. Work with our dedicated nursery pros to plant your dream yard. Whether you're looking for instant privacy, a relaxing oasis, or a statement piece, Moon Valley Nurseries is here for you from planning to planting. Call 561-295-8852 to schedule a free design consultation or come see us at 3200 Broadway in Riviera Beach.
I'm Scott Smith with Smith Ball Baez and Prather Florida Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured in a car accident in Palm Beach County or the Treasure Coast, call us to schedule a free consultation at one of our offices located in Palm Beach Gardens, Port St. Lucie, or Boca Raton. If you've been in an accident, the lawyers at Smith Ball Baez and Prather will help. Call us at 500-HELP, 500-HELP. With Smith Ball Baez and Prather, help is just a phone call away. Offices Palm Beach Gardens, Boca Raton, and Port St. Lucie.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu.
Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
Looking for top-notch personal protection? The Smith & Wesson Equalizer is here to level the playing field. Easy to rack slide, easy to control ergonomic grip. It's designed for you. With a 10, 13, and 15-round magazine included, size up for better control or size down for easier concealment. Don't miss out on the opportunity to upgrade your safety. Visit your local dealer now. To learn more about the Equalizer, visit smith-wesson.com. Smith & Wesson, empowering Americans. All capacity sizes may not be available in your jurisdiction. Be sure to check your local laws and regulations.
You still thinking job change in the new year?
Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy.
IT?
Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI.
That's what I did.
Really? How?
Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there, too, to level up.
Sweet. Are classes online or on campus?
Both.
Wow, I'll check it out. Thanks.
Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu.
Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill. Here's what's happening with the weather on Real Radio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center, have you been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Jennifer Collins with CBS 12 News. Sunshine today with pleasant conditions as temperatures remain in the mid-70s this afternoon. Expect increasing cloud cover tonight. Temperatures will stay in the 60s through Sunday morning. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will roll through the area on Sunday with potential for heavy rainfall and strong wind gusts.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida.
Meal planning is work, so let Fresh from Florida help. Learn what's in season, browse hundreds of recipes, and get tips from Chef Justin by visiting freshfromflorida.com. Eat healthier with Fresh from Florida. There's sunshine in every bite.
Addiction can be isolating, but there is strength in numbers. Together, we can bring out the best in those who are in need of recovery while removing stigma. The Phoenix has built a nationwide community in support of people living a sober lifestyle. In partnership with 1 Million Strong, we're uniting the music industry, fans, and artists to take action to transform the way people think about addiction and recovery. Are you affected by addiction, or do you know someone who is? Visit 1millionstrong.com to connect with the Phoenix community and find the support you need.
It's the Penthouse on Real Radio.
She sent me an email Sunday. She said, Greek, from now on, I want the TV on. I said, okay, no problem, whatever you say.
No, that's not what happened. I turn the TV on every day.
Okay.
All right, continue on.
So Kelly's on with her husband, Mark.
Yes, Kelly and Mark,
And today she has like a wet look in her hair. Like gel.
All right, he's trying to explain things, but let's just get to the meat of the story.
Okay.
The point of the story is he comes in, he looks up, he was like, "Ooh, she looks kind of slutty today."
Hot.
And he was like, "I mean, nice." And I was like, and I'm just like shaking my head. He was like, "Well, no, like
in a hot way,
like a hot." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Well, okay." And he was like, "Her hair looks wet," and I'm like, "All right." And then he's like, I was like, I don't think many girls want to be called like that they look slutty.
I didn't tell her.
And as what he said, he was like, well, he was like, I meant like, like I'd probably sleep with her because of her look today, not any other day.
You would bestow that upon her?
Yes.
Is that what you told me to get this drop ready?
You're a whore.
I didn't realize that. I didn't know why you were going there.
He just looks up. He's like, "Oh, she looks slutty today," and I was like, "No, she doesn't."
In a hot way.
She's wearing a black blouse and black pants. Nothing to me. Nothing about her says slutty whatsoever.
Her hair gelled back. I thought it looked nice.
It's not gelled back. She's got that wet look, like the wet hair kind of look, which is very big these days with celebrities.
Well, now you know what to go for, ladies.
I guess if you want to look slutty, so Greek will sleep with you. Wet hair. You brought it up.
I know what I'm doing.
I was giving her a compliment.
Okay. Because I said, every girl dreams of being called slutty.
I can't wait.
Every girl.
I'm talking to Kelly.
And even Kelly dreams of it too.
I bet you if I ever saw her, and I said, you look slutty that day.
Yeah, she'll probably slap you in the face.
I'm like, you're hot.
Who's this guy?
Oh, my God.
The Penthouse. Weekdays 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk from the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. From the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
Have you been
in an accident? Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio 92.1 is WZZR West Palm Beach, an iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Locker Room.
Oh, not again.
Now back to The Locker Room on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Who is that, management?
Yes, actually it was.
When I walk in on Monday, they're like, oh, Greek's here.
Not again.
Oh, my God. Greek, I can't take it. Why? Why? Because I make the register ring, bitch. That's why. It is The Locker Room on a great Saturday afternoon, 92.1. There's no place I'd rather be. Maybe Monte Carlo, France.
I got a couple ideas.
With two brunettes feeding me grapes.
Yeah, it costs twice as much.
I love you, Greek. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good afternoon, bitches.
Joe is here.
What's going on, boys?
Jimmy, do we have somebody on hoses?
No, we got to put the cue to the call out, right?
Yep.
All right. Give us a call right now, 877-927-6969. You want a 75-inch screen TV? A big one? This thing is huge. Give us a call right now. We got a little Super Bowl trivia. And what happens is Greek's going to read a question. I'm going to start a timer. You'll have 5 seconds to answer the question. If you answer correctly, you will be qualified, not win, but you'll be qualified for a drawing that we're going to have on Thursday. So far, we have 3 people that are qualified. You would be number 4. Give us a call right now, 877-927-6969. I am just picking up a random line, so there's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm going to grab somebody here, and I'll let you know here in a second. We'll get going, all right?
Thank you very much. Come college basketball games today. Very exciting games. I love college hoop. And before you know it, the madness will be here. And it's the only time of year you go up to a girl, remember this, Joseph, and say, how's your bracket? And not get in trouble. You got Houston and Kansas, 4 o'clock. North Carolina and Duke tonight. You got the Knicks and Lakers. Man, am I jacked up seeing my voice? Come on, one time. Tennessee, Kentucky, TCU, Texas. And we'll wait for the UConn St. John's final. We'll get that in a couple minutes. Joe, don't tell me anything yet. I don't want to know about that.
I would never spoil.
Yeah, don't spoil. And because I get upset when people do that to me. I got my buddies who'll send me a text. I'm like, Jesus, don't send me a text. I want it on my own. Come on. I got a lot to do tomorrow. Got to be up tomorrow 5:30, clean my shower, get a pedicure. I got a lot going in, and I got to go shopping. I got to buy shaving cream. That's on my shopping list. Some shaving cream. Oh, you're looking bad at me. I knew it. Oh, why'd you do that to me?
I didn't do anything,
You
dude.
took me right out.
I just think you're great. I'm listening to the show.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
I can see that.
What?
You looked at the UConn score.
You like UConn? You like St. John's?
I like UConn.
That's nice.
All right. They got to win by 4, too. So, all right. I'm just telling you, you really just destroyed my whole afternoon. Oh, my God. What is going on with you? Where the hell did I meet you? My God, are you kidding me? Backdoor Bambi straight in Miami? My God, that used to be a club, by the way, Backdoor Bambi's years ago on Lincoln Road in Miami. Well, no, I think it was, where the hell was it? It wasn't Lincoln Road. It was in the middle of Miami, one of the streets. 877-927-6969. I think we have our person on hold.
We do. We have Brian is our contestant for this round. And Brian, welcome to the locker room. What's going on, pal?
Hey.
Brian, how are you?
What up, buddy?
Doing good, thanks.
All right. You listen to Real Radio? How long?
Forever. Well before you, Greek.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
Oh, boy, that goes back quite a ways.
Yeah, are you a big fan or what? I mean,
Mildly
come on.
aggressive.
You excited for this TV?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, good. I think you give me a little bit more juice.
Yeah, because this thing, it's huge.
Let me be frank. It is huge.
It is huge. It is a whopper of a 75-inch flat screen TV, thanks to our good friends at Monroe's of Palm Beach. All right, Greek, whenever you are ready, I have some music going. And as soon as you get done reading the question, Brian, I'm going to start a timer. You'll have 5 seconds to answer this Super Bowl trivia whenever you're ready, Greek.
There you go, buddy. Has a woman ever officiated the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Yeah! You're right.
Let's go!
Yeah, Sarah Thomas became the first woman to officiate the Super Bowl in 2021.
Wow.
Look at you. Good for you, Brian. Good call.
Right on.
All right. Yeah, I want Brian. Come on. I want a little juice.
Yeah,
baby.
I want some juice.
Come on. Let's go. Get checked up.
Or some soda, maybe a
it.
beer.
That's it.
Some champagne.
Tito's.
Mm-hmm. Brunette.
Brunette, 75-inch TV. You got a place to put this TV if you win?
4.8, $1.05.
Yeah, I got a few places I can put it.
All right. Well, just keep listening. And on Thursday, we're going to announce a winner. Okay, buddy?
Sounds great. Thanks, man.
Nice
All
work,
right.
brother.
All right. You are in the running for a 75-inch flat screen TV. Thanks again to our good friends at Monroe's of Palm Beach.
Wow, now we got 4 people.
How about that, huh?
Monday, Tuesday,
Just like
Wednesday.
that, your odds got terrible, Evan.
Yeah, that's right. Thank God. I don't want Evan to win. Anybody but Evan. I don't want Evan winning.
Oh, you know he's going to.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
know.
betting against him. Betting across the board. I don't want Evan to win. I like Evan as a person, but I don't want him to win.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
It's not that I don't like him. I just don't want him to win.
I just don't want him to win.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I don't like you. It means I don't think he deserves it. No, I don't care. I hope Evan wins. He is a good man. He and Clippers and Cavs, one of the two other hottest teams. Joseph, pay attention to me.
Yeah, Joe.
Stop looking at your phone.
What are you doing over there?
Yeah.
Porn again?
Yeah.
First of all,
you want me to put you in
that was
timeout?
Twice, and I.
You want me to put you in timeout?
No.
Okay.
No.
Put timeout. Or 8.
Put your timeout in the corner till the break ends. Again, Super Bowl odds. We'll talk about that next week. We'll get into that. Prop bets. There are so many. There is like 66 pages that drop out of there. Don't go crazy on the prop bets. Maybe my suggestion is if you like one side or the other, protect yourself a little. So if you like the Chiefs, my example is bet Brock Purdy to win the MVP or McCaffrey. Because if the Niners win, the quarterback gets it like 85% of the time. And also there's odds, so you don't have to bet that much money. So let's say a typical bet like me. I bet $10 on the Chiefs.
$10.
So I will bet $2 on Brock Purdy to win the MVP at 3-1. If I win, I would win $6 and I would protect my bet. And you're having fun and you're enjoying the game with friends.
Agreed.
Which is very nice. Now, Jimmy and I do this every year. We're not planning to do. We're gonna do it next week. You're gonna get involved. We go over to Super Bowls and which ones I won and lost.
I got you.
And it's fun. And
Yeah.
we do it every year, me and him. And it's something we do tradition. And the amounts, I basically remember where I was. But I got to tell you, a lot better than what I thought. Remember last year? It was a little bit more up.
Well, it ended up being about 50-50.
Yeah, yeah.
If I remember right.
Yeah, but the last 7 or 8, I've been on point.
Nailing? Good
yeah,
for you.
Yeah, I really have. But the one bigger story years ago, I was with these 2 girls in Connecticut, and I met them out in Vegas. And I had Novacek score the first touchdown, 17-1. Dallas played Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
I hit it right out of the gate.
Yeah.
17 dimes.
That's
so
kind of nice.
So we're sitting there at 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever, the 3 of us sitting around in our pajamas.
From a $10 bet?
No, it was 1,000. Anyway, I look at her, and I never forget. I said to her, I go, Sarah, I said, how do we do? She goes, you lost. I said, how the hell do you know I lost? I said, there's tons of tickets. She goes, the winning pile's right there. There's 1 ticket. She goes, that's a losing pile.
Yeah.
It looked like Leaning Tower Pizza.
It was great.
Yeah. Of 17 in the first 5 minutes of the game. Oh, my God. And ended up losing. That's entertainment.
That's how you do it, kids. I mean, if you learn nothing,
You learn
that's the
nothing.
one to learn.
Yeah, you learn nothing. But, yeah, that was a great day. We had a lot of fun, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome.
We got massages like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Got ready for the game. The 3 of us. It was fun. It was just fun.
Broke even on the betting and, lost about about 20 grand when he walked away. Something, it's not too bad. Huh? Not a bad weekend.
Nice little Sunday.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Well, don't forget the brunettes.
Oh, forget it. Well, I did learn something that year. Go shopping after the Super Bowl. Because if you lose the game, you don't feel like going out. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, Like last year, we were at Strikes, meet a bunch of my boys. We had a good time. I had the Chiefs big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we were just, after the game, you're so hyped
got
up.
juice.
You're so high. And when you lose, forget it. You're like playing handball against a curb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're driving home blindfolded. You're hoping you hit a tree.
Well, you're trying anyway.
You don't get lucky.
You need a ride?
Yeah, anything. But yeah, but going to Super Bowls and losing them sucks. I got to tell you, especially flying. Like if you drive, it sucks too. But
oh yeah, because I mean it's bad enough that you lose. Now you got to sit in traffic or wait for the airline, or you're on a tarmac. Somebody's passing wind.
Oh, it just sucks.
It's just terrible.
I remember going years ago. I was a little kid, and my father took me to the Orange Bowl when the Steelers played Dallas, and I loved the Cowboys. So I had a cowboy pennant. Remember, they don't sell those anymore, like pennants at games.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Did they?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I think you can still get pennants.
They're
right?
just like $40.
Yeah.
Well, that's, yeah.
But yeah, they're there.
But they still got them.
So I remember being in front of the Orange Bowl, young Greekster. I don't know how young I was. I don't know, 8 or 9. I took the pennant and I dropped it, and I was stamping on it. Like that. I was so
yeah, because
mad.
they lost. Yeah.
No money. My dad's like, pick that up. He goes, you're never going to a game again if you do that. I hate them. I hate Tom Landry. I hate them. I hate Lynn Swan. And but I remember throwing it down, and right by the Orange Bowl, there was all grass, and we were sitting there. And, and we flew down. He took me to the game, and I was a kid. I was 8 years old. I had the pen of crying, walking out of the Orange Bowl. I was actually crying. I remember I was like, oh my God, I hate that. Little did I know, years later, I start betting on it.
Yeah. And it gets worse.
It
gets worse. You're not stomping on a pennant.
Yeah, that's not to give you something to cry about.
yeah, really.
No, some great Super Bowl stories. My God, I remember one time I went to Scores. It was a place in New York City. The Giants played Denver in the Super Bowl, and the girl I was with won a huge pool.
Scores. That's a
no, it wasn't
strip
a
club.
It was a sports bar. It was called Scores. This is in the 80s.
The letdown.
It was a sports bar, and
different place, or did they turn into what we know of Scores now?
It was a different place.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on Columbus Avenue.
Okay.
And she won a huge pool that they had going there.
Okay.
And big money. I don't know. I think she was like $50 a square. She won like $12,000.
Okay. All right.
I was so pissed.
I was like, damn it. Why didn't I win that? I should have won that.
I was like, I'm so happy for you, son. I'm like, I can't believe it. My God. She goes, I had the Giants, thank God. It's probably the only time I bet the Giants because I always bet against them. But I was so pissed that she won. I remember she's like, oh my God, G, I won.
What does this mean?
I'm like, oh, that's
Do
great.
I get money?
Is that good?
Oh, it's awesome. I can't believe you won $12,000.
Oh, it's great. Here, I'll hold on to it for you.
Oh, dang. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I took you to Barney's.
Look, you won $100.
After taxes.
Yeah, after tax. Yeah, here, I'll take that. I'll take care of the taxes for you.
Why don't you give me that 12 and I'll turn it into 20?
Yeah.
All right, Joseph, I'm going to let you do this for me.
What you got?
This should be good. I'm going to let you do this for me.
Give me the UConn St. John's game only if it's final.
Do you want the bad news or the worst news?
boy.
I lost.
UConn by 13.
Let's go! Let's go! What a big UConn! UConn! Wow, you're a pretty good trickster.
Yeah, I know.
My God, you should get a sex change.
Now that's a teaser.
I thought you were going to tell me UConn won by the game, but by 3.
I even felt it in my pants.
If I would have seen that you didn't win, I wouldn't even. I just pretend like I didn't see it.
Oh, I saw your face. It looked very disappointing. It looked like somebody.
No,
it's good acting.
It was good.
Yeah,
it's good acting.
It looked like somebody who just got done having sex with.
Yeah.
Well,
very disappointing.
It wasn't that bad.
It was bad.
He didn't look that disgruntled.
Looked like somebody was going to dive off a pirate ship at 3 in the morning with sharks and alligators.
That's it?
Yeah, UConn over St. John's. Cha-ching!
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Suck it, bitches.
That's right. Get on that Hard Rock app. That's why I was at Hard Rock this morning at 6:10 in the morning. You know people hate you when you walk in happy anywhere early.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody.
Hey, I'm great. Who cares? Like,
Well, everybody's clocked in at work and angry to be there. Then you come whistling in. What's up, everybody?
Oh, I've seen that so many times. I wish I had a nickel every time I saw that.
It's like when
he
Eddie
comes
Murphy.
in and he's like smashing. You know what's best? Like he loves pounding that table over there. You know what's even better? An empty filing cabinet. That metal, because Jesus, I almost cussed.
Yeah.
He'll start smashing one of those. Hey, what's up, motherfuckers? and the whole office would go like, oh, God.
Greek's here.
Oh, he didn't have an accident.
Too bad. Could hit a tree. I'd be like, what's up, people? Remember Eddie Murphy in Traded Places? Good morning, my people.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, thank you. He goes,
Hey, Ezekiel. If you know, you know.
Yeah, that's what I know. Yeah, I love walking in and go, what's up, buddy? It is the locker room. You don't get this anywhere, baby. You do not. Again, very happy with you guys today and very impressed. 2 for 2 in the locker room. So we have 4 qualifiers. We have done now a total of 7. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be Fanud. That means finish. Thank you for the UConn update, Joe. You are aces in my book.
Yep, I think you're great, too.
Oh, thank you. Don't get me anything for Valentine's Day. Your friendship is enough.
Too late.
Okay, thank God. I hate people who don't bring me gifts.
Because, he brings a gift every day.
Yeah, that's true.
Him.
I'm here.
He shows up.
I just walk in saying you're welcome.
You're welcome. That's what it is. But yeah, we have 3 more people Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monroe's or Palm Beach. Remember, go to there if you watch the game. It's a great place to watch the game. You might be losing on a scoreboard, but you're always a winner when you're with Monroe's of Palm Beach because the ladies are beautiful, and it doesn't matter the scoreboard because you're going to be a winner with the beautiful cheerleaders. And they're opening up next week at 6 o'clock. That is the time they'll open up on Sunday for the big game. I will be all over the place with a bunch of my friends having a good time enjoying the Super Bowl. Did get a call last night to go to the game, price that was ridiculously crazy, and no real urge to go to the game. Just don't. I just, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't have it in me. Even the last one that was down here in 2020, when they went, I took my good buddy Dominic, who wanted to go to the game. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have went to the game. It's just such a, it's a pain in the ass to get out.
Well, and after the Chiefs one that you went to down here,
yeah.
After you had that fiasco getting out, I would never want to go to any sort of event again.
It took us like 7 hours to get home.
Been there, done that. I mean, really, for now, I mean, been there, done that.
Yeah.
I mean, other than the fact of it being in Vegas, right? I mean, that's very intriguing. I wouldn't want to go to a Super Bowl either, but you tie it
that
in
would
with
be the one.
Vegas,
that
right?
would be the one.
Yeah.
That I think would
Vegas
be different,
and your credit card, I'm in.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I mean, that I'm like,
I'll sign them right now.
Getting very far.
You can go
Let me
get
just
tickets.
tell you.
You can go get tickets. I found them online.
Yeah,
Only 18,000.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I would never know. Before I paid 18,000 for a ticket, I'd put it on the game.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like if you had the money and you said 20,000 for tickets or 20,000 on the game, I'm betting.
Yeah, that's only one anyway.
Yeah. There's no way.
I think the cheapest that we did see on there was in the 300, like 310 level. It was about the 10-yard line, 300 level. Was 8,500.
Yeah, and this is secondhand market, by the way.
Yeah.
Face value downstairs 35 by the NFL. Upstairs is 25. So there it is. And there's no place to park my jet, so I can't go. Yeah. I'm stuck in Boca.
Oh, damn it.
Can't believe it. It is the locker room on
I'm going to Boca.
Can't beat it.
That's what happens when they fly into Vegas, right? Yeah, they see how you can't park.
I'm going to Boca.
There it is.
Turn around.
Can we get J-Lo? You owe me 2 G's?
You want J-Lo?
Yeah. I want that to be my ringtone.
Yeah, that's down here. And
Greek, will you sleep with me? That'll be 2,000 Greek.
You got to kind of put them together, right?
Yeah.
Greek, will you sleep with me? That'll be 2,000 Greek.
Jimmy, come take me to bed, big boy.
Jimmy, quit hitting on my wife, bitch.
Hi, Joe. Give me a kiss, you big hunk.
Now, who's that with Joe?
Sophie Turner. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I say that earlier? Or did
You said it earlier.
Oh, I did. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you
Steel Trap, baby.
Does that sound like her to you?
I mean, only
Hi,
because
Joe. Give me a kiss, you big hunk.
Yeah, only because I knew it was her.
A little
'Cause
bit.
You said it was her. Yeah.
A little bit because there's some on there that we that I've listened to, not even close.
Yeah.
They had a Yoda one on there, and I mean Yoda sounds like this, right? It wasn't even close.
Really?
To that.
That's disappointing.
But I mean, this one is dead on.
Greek, Francis, Jimmy, I love the show.
I mean, that sounds just like Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Without doubt.
And it looks like Greek,
Which is awesome.
which is even better.
Who gets that in that face? I wake up in the morning, I go, mirror, mirror. They go, stop asking me. It is the Greek. It is Jimmy. UConn won today. So guess what? Get some pancakes on me. Joe's in the house. We'll be back in a few minutes. Bye.
Rover's Morning Glory.
I've gained 5 pounds eating all the candy my wife bought for my father-in-law.